Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, my mic. Gotta bring it over. What's up, everybody? Jessica, thanks so much for the heart me. What's up, Jessica? What's up, Kyle? What's up, guys? Let me get a drink real quick. It looks like I gotta go park my AZ1 at any festival. Okay, I can do that. It's easy. What's up, Aaron? Figure out how to grind credits. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing it whenever I can. Oh, the Colossal. The auto drive Colossal grind. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, the Colossal, yeah. Hey, what's up, Board Ape? What's up, Aaron? Yeah, the Colossal grind is like, it's a pretty good like AFK grind. They made it a lot harder to get money. I think what they needed to do, instead of making it super hard, like, they made it pretty difficult to grip money. I think they should have made it easier once you complete everything. I think it's kind of annoying. What's up, Science? Are you ready right now grinding? Heck yeah. Coming to visit family in Osaka for a bit. How's the weather so far? It's a little warm. It's like in the 80s right now, so I like I can still grind for my other stuff normally, but still get good credits. Yeah, you're right. All right, let's see. I've completed all these challenges. Still gotta wait. Friggin', what time is it supposed to end? Thursday? Fair. Multitasking here, in the background. No problem, Science. I appreciate you. Oh, wait, shoot. Hold on. So when am my wheel in the mail? Your wheel? Oh, your racing wheel. Got it. Sorry, I don't know why I like mentally did not know what you're talking about. I should put my difficult setting to the hardest for 100% bonus credits. Yeah. What's up, Matthew? Oh, Logitech? Heck yeah. What's up, Peter? What's up, Matthew? Finish Forza Horizon 6? Heck yeah. I have like this stupid grindy stuff to do, and that's it. The stuff that I really don't want to do. Took 34 hours? Nice. Want to get a wheel? I also want to get a wheel. Does Legend Islands count as roads you need to get? Yeah. What's up, Bomb Bomb? Amazon had it $100 off? Heck yeah, dude. Cole, thanks so much for the follow. Are white people stared at in Japan? Not really, no. It's not really like uncommon to be white in Japan anymore. So I gotta do all the food delivery crap, so on the pig spin right now. I gotta go back to grinding. Heck yeah. How do you get great speed? I swear I've gotten a million. They don't count. Great speed is like anything I think over like 200 miles an hour or something like that. What's up, Seven? What's up, Ryan? Let's see. $2 p.m. on Tuesday? Yeah. Something's different with the setup? It's the same as it was yesterday. Not much, heck yeah. Let's see. I think it's mirrored. Is it? Hold on. It might be. Let me see. Oh yeah, it sure is. Surprised you caught that. I didn't even realize. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll fix it. There we go. That's better. If I didn't fix it, I'd have been upset. Just gotta keep it on. Okay. New facts about Tokyo? Great speed is anything over 150 miles an hour. Maybe? Hold on. 160 miles an hour, I guess, is great speed. New facts about Tokyo. Let's see. If you go to the top of the Tokyo Skytree, you can see Mount Fuji in the background. It's really cool. Do I like fast cars? Yeah, I like fast cars. Do I speak Japanese? I speak some. I'm just not fluent. How am I liking Forza? I like Forza a lot. Alright, I'm going to head to bed. Just hopped and say what's up. Alright, Kyle, I appreciate you. Try out the Ultima maxed out on X Performance. I don't have the Ultima, so. What's up, Dean? How cares the map to Forza 6? It's not. Didn't know that's pretty cool? Yeah. What's up, Caleb? What happens if I just... Oh, I can't set auto drive because I'd have to set a location. Caleb, thanks so much for the follow. I'm just smashing into things at this point. Flexible, cool area. Yeah, I mean, the game is still really cool. It's really pretty. I wanted to go buy some cars real quick. I was just going down the list and just buying everything. I'm on wheel? No, I'm on controller. Drew has been in the last 3 streams. Now following. Now you're fine, Caleb. I appreciate you. Let's go with the melon soda. Watch out for Bowie 99. Nah, Bowie knife is not my problem. It's
Welcome back, Ryder.
Average, I think is what his name is. That guy's my problem. Bowie's like pretty chill in my thing. Finally got the M2 FE, the race car in the game. Oh, I don't think I have that one. I have the MR2. Oh no, the M2. No, I do have the M2. I lied. The BMW M2. Yeah. Have you ever been on wheel? I just got one. I keep running. Keep spinning out. I haven't. I do really want to get a wheel. I just don't have the money for one. So. I have the M2 somewhere. Oh, I'm in the buy cars. That's why I was confused. You have to get to 5K in Horizon Legends, I think. For the M2. Sorry, I gotta push my thing on my thing, hon. There we go. Alright, we're good. What's up, Mito? I got like 7 FE cars from wheel spins today. I think I've gotten most of them. I think there's a few that I'm missing. I don't know which ones. How you #1 driver? I double your level and have all the stamps done as well as all the wristbands. I also have all the mascots. You're double my level, so you're prestige 3. Also, I'm basically done with the game, so maximum amounts of doubt. You gotta get a best off school. But you can add me if you want to. What was I doing? Oh, I was buying cars. That's what I was doing. All right, see you, Caleb. Have a good day. No anime raps. Whatever. What's up, All Might? How many cars do I have? 400, I think. How's the game so far on a scale of 1 to 10? I'd say like a 7.5 out of 10. Top 10 favorite anime? That's a hard question. I can do like some of my favorite animes per genre, but top 10 of all time is kind of hard to answer. All my things to heart me, like the golf rally. Oh, so you got like the hacked cars? Oh, I don't do hacks, so. Also, I'd be careful not to brag about that because they can ban your account if you have unreleased cars. So, I'll choose any genre or pick one from each. I don't know. I really like Reincarnated as a Slime. I really like My Dress Up Darling. I really like You and I Are Polar Opposites. I really like Mushoku Tensei. I really like Solo Leveling. I really like The Strongest Class is Appraiser Provisional. I use them for that reason. I mean, it's still against the rules to have them. I only have 146 credits left. Let's see. What can I buy? Buy this crap. Let me. Yeah, I'll just buy this one. So, was it hard moving there? No, not really. We got a job. My wife got a job pretty easy. Is there anywhere for Americans to watch? What, anime? Yeah, you can watch on Crunchyroll. Do I live with my mom? No, my mom lives in America. Is Forza Horizon 6 actually in Japan? No. Whoa. What an edgy person. So cool. Sure your friends love you and definitely don't talk about you behind your back. Crunchyroll? You got to watch anime? Yeah. How do you figure out the best tunes for the car? I usually just buy a tune. I used to actually go through the trouble of tuning my cars, then I just got bored, so I stopped. Game name? It's Forza Horizon 6. Ramen Todoroki. Huh? Man, Google confuses me when it comes to trains and getting there. I use Apple Maps, and I don't know. It always works pretty well. So can't relate to what. It's not allowed in Japan. What? Oh, Crunchyroll? Yeah. No. Somebody's asking how does America watch anime, or how to watch anime in America. I'm pretty sure is what they were asking. So. 100 off from being able to get that one. All right. So there's no Sakura Tree IRL in big cities? Not at the moment. No, they're all gone. I'm sure you've already answered this before, but have you played the other Forzas? Yeah, I played them all. They give the C7 any justice in this game. I know it was pretty slow in Forza Horizon 5. I don't know. I haven't actually driven it, so I actually just bought it for the first time. So got on the wrong train and missed Dimple Station by 2 stations. Oh no. Yeah, I use Apple Maps since I got an iPhone. I use Apple Maps and it will notify me whenever I need to get off on the next station. So please tell me you be eating something taco rice. I've never had taco rice before. Which one would you say was your favorite? Either 2 or 3. Yeah, either 2 or 3 was my favorite. Okay. Cool. I have bought a large chunk of the cars. All of the other cars that I need are basically all like the really expensive one. Okay. Oh, one. There we go. Okay, cool. Japan or USA? I prefer Japan. Overall, I'm loving Osaka and the humidity sucks, and I'm downing more water than food. I mean, hey, you probably should down more water than food anyways. It's probably like the way to do things. Got to keep yourself hydrated. Fastest way to grind the stamps. I did, so the first thing I did was all of the roads. I did all of the roads, all of the signs. And then I did all the PR stunts. That is how I did everything. So road signs and PR stunts. So okay. Have you been to Tokyo? I have. If you have, what would you say it's like? Is it like Forza Horizon 6? No, it's not. Nat, thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, it doesn't feel like Forza Horizon 6 at all. Forza Horizon 6 feels like somebody saw a couple pictures of Tokyo and then designed the game off of it. So thankful for AI helping so much with work and tasks. Heck yeah. I need to do the food delivery. I realize the food delivery is faster with other players. Let's do some online drifting. Let's do an eliminator. Let's do some eliminators, and then we'll do drifting. And then he obviously did races. Right. Is Forza map accurate to Japan? No, it's not. Moved Setagaya City and took in 3 months. Heck yeah, that's a bummer. I wonder why it's not. I just don't think they wanted to put the effort. The game feels kind of rushed. I think that's why. It felt like Playground was like running out of money and they needed a money grab. The game is good. Don't get me wrong. The game is good. It feels mildly like they just reskinned a lot of the stuff. And then added a few really good things. Like they had some good ideas that they threw in. Rather than putting time focusing on actually designing the game, they kind of just threw a whole bunch of stuff together. But it's okay. I mean, it's still a good game. So. What are the new really good things? So they added like free roam drag racing and free roam time attack, which is really cool. You can kind of just like jump into a free roam drag race and time attack without having to like start an event. You just do it. They have like the used car function, which like you just find a used car on the side of the road, which I think is really cool. They also have a lot of limited cars that are only available in the used car function. So those are some of the coolest things that I think they added to the game. Also, the delivery job I think is really fun. It's very tedious, but it's still really fun. So, what's your opinion on the car sounds? I think they added a few new car sounds. It feels like they are slowly just adding car sounds, but they're not like actively like making all of them sound good. There's a few cars that sound really good, but not all of them. So, is the game realistic? No. Used car function. So like while you're driving around, you can just see like a used car sitting on the side of the road, and then you can buy it. It's really cool. I can't show you because I'm in the middle of a eliminator, but I can show you after. I need a freaking car, bro. That's my biggest issue with the eliminator is like you're lucky if you find a car. And of course I'm gonna lose. I knew this guy was gonna chase me. Yep, he's gonna bully me because I don't have a car. Yep. Real car play iRacing, it's crazy real. Yeah, but it's only fun if you have a wheel. iRacing is not fun on controller, so. What's this game mode? It's Eliminator. It's kind of like a battle royale for racing. Why does the steering wheel feel weird on this Forza? You have to like have your settings right. I've heard that there's some issues with the steering, with some steering wheels too on the game. Like they're not just like programmed correctly, which kind of sucks. So. Do I live in Japan? Yeah, I do. You think they'll continue to add more cars? Yeah, they definitely will. If they don't, it'd be like it'd be too much of a ripoff. No way do I win this. There's no way I win this.
400 yards. Turn left. Turn around. It is safe to do so.
Is there a Tesla in the game? No. No, they didn't put any Teslas in the game. Alright, give me 1 second. I feel like that guy's gonna give up. Unless I roll. My game just lagged out. Oh no, my game just lagged out. They really, like... Do they really like the Dragon Quest that much in Japan? Dragon Quest? Like the game Dragon Quest? So 89K. When did they add the Eliminator? It's been a while. They added the Eliminator in either 4 or 5. I don't remember. Any wide body dodge? I don't know, actually. I love how they got rid of that thing as soon as I try to grab it. Am I live on YouTube? Yeah, I am. Pretty sure. Hold on. Yeah, I am. What's the name? It's the same as this. It's still Rider in Japan. Why is the sky pink? Because there's a border around it. It's like a... It's like a... basically, I'm playing like a battle royale right now. Is Japan worth it? I think so, yeah. Which event is this? It's the Eliminator. Yes, I am. Yes, I am what? Oh, live on YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody should visit Japan at least once. I think it's a really great experience, so. Oh, well. I feel like my music stopped playing. Oh, that's not a better car. Well. Oh, no, it's still playing. It's just quiet. There we go. Yeah, Japan is definitely worth it, in my opinion. I need another car, but I can't find... Do I speak Japanese? I speak some. I'm just not fluent. Oh, I see a guy. What car is he driving? Let me run. Oh, his car's fast, whatever it is. He is maximum speed gaining on me right now. Oh, we're driving the same car. How is he so... how is he so much faster than me, dude? Watch it be the other way. It's going to be the other way. Absolutely, it's the other way. It's always the opposite direction than what I'm going. It is always the opposite direction. And if I turn around, if I'm like, okay, cool, let me turn around and make sure I'm going the right way, it's always the other way. It is never the direction that I am actively facing when the light turns. Never.
Incoming car drops. 200 yards. Turn right.
Crap.
100 yards. Turn right.
Yeah. Homie's already well ahead of me. He had 1,000% like a head start. Do I live in Italy or Japan? Why would I live in Italy? Can you dub the TV so it's English? The TV? What do you mean? I was playing video games with friends and that live in the US bearable? Oh, is playing games with my friends in the US bearable? Yeah, it's fine. I don't have any issues. I might actually beat this guy. It depends on if he's got like a good jump. A retro games cheap there? Yeah, I've heard they are. How does dubbing people IRL work? What do you mean? Using like Google Translate? Nah, I lost. They gave him a head start. Yeah, they gave him a head start. I was screwed from the start. They never, ever, ever make the like finish line in the direction I'm going. It's always the direction the other person is going. Every single time. It is never, ever the direction I'm going. I hate it so much. The Eliminator is such a fucking scam. What was it like living in Japan? It's great. I'm gonna watch there. Putting my phone down. All right, sounds good. I'm gonna move there, but I question myself if I'd be able to game with the homies. Yeah, you can. It's fine. If you're trying to play competitive like first-person shooters, it tends to be a little bit high ping, but that's about it. Am I fluent in Japanese? No. Why do people live in or why do I live in Japan? Because my wife got a job to teach English. How do I make the dubbed caption show up below their face? What? I was going to show somebody how to do the... what would you say is the hardest out of the last races you get from Legend? Not the Colossus, the other really long road race. I can't remember what it's called. Is there any used cars over here? The dubbing thing would be sick. If it was real, I mean, you can use Google Translate. So just Bakari sweating mineral water from Lawson? Heck yeah. See, I'm more of an Aquarius fan, personally, so. Wow, why are there so many water bottle brands? I didn't know what to choose. There's just a lot. Like, yeah, it's just how it is. I usually go with the Asahi brand water as my personal favorite. So, or the Centauri one. The Goliath. Yeah, the Goliath is the hardest one in my opinion. So, favorite ice cream flavor? Probably Rocky Road. How accurate is Forza to actual Japan? It's not. Dang it, I keep going to the wrong places. What's Rocky Road? It's chocolate ice cream with marshmallows and like chunks in it. And like nuts in it. So yeah, you have like used cars like this, just like on the side of the road. You can go and you can just buy a random car that's on the side of the road, and it's usually like a decent amount cheaper than buying it from the store or from the auto show, which is really cool. What are fun things to do after getting Legend Island and doing most of the races? What's up, Ultraviolence? Some fun things to do after doing most of the races and stuff like that. You can do a lot of the online modes. I think are fun in my opinion. So is anything similar in game? Shibuya Crossing. What's the vibe tonight? You know, just chill, vibing, doing some trying to finish all of the rest of the stuff on Forza. I'm almost done. I got a bunch of random crap that I got to do, which I'm not looking forward to. So hey, look, a Viper SRT10. Gabby, thanks so much for the heart me and the 10. Go puppy, or the 10. Love you so much. Appreciate the raid last night. It was a fun time. Heck yeah. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah, I was actually pretty impressed with this wheel spin car. Hey, Norris. Heck yeah. It's fun. Are you playing again today, or are you doing something else today? Oh, crap. Hold on a second. What cars are good to track, drag, and street race in? The Forza Edition Miata. Is anything similar in games? Shibuya Crossing. You should try starting stream earlier. I feel like you would get more exposure. I do my main channel earlier. It took me 23 minutes to finish the Goliath with 7BT7. Yeah, it takes forever. I'll be on racing in a bit. Heck yeah. Gotta get some wins. Get some wins. If you want, let me know if you want to do some online stuff. It's up to you. If you got nothing else to do, you got to get some Arc Raiders clips. So I might hop on there real quick, try to slam some dorks. Heck yeah, have fun. I'm a PVE player in Arc Raiders, so like so many people are just like, you got to start PvPing, and I'm like, no, I don't want to. Best clothing place what's the best clothing place? I want to get a hat and umbrella. I see that it was gonna rain. Hat and umbrella you can get at like Family Mart, honestly. Otherwise you can go to like a Uniqlo. It's because of time zones. Yeah. Would you say it's somewhat similar to real life? Not really. Did I get lucky? I got the GTR Forza edition on a common spin wheel. It depends on how many spins you did. That's how I got mine too. What's up, Kimba? Did you change your username? Is it a quick game completion wise? Yeah, it is. Peak song choice? Heck yeah. I haven't raced online on this yet, but I'm down. All right, heck yeah. Sounds good. What's my main account? It's John Ryder 62 is what it is. I'll comment on it. Hold on. So you got the game hell early. I got it when it came out. When it came out in pre-release, yeah. Oh, your dog's name is Leo. Okay, got you. The Horizon play stuff is going to take forever, and I already know it. I'm not looking forward to it, so. Get a 918 if I play enough, though. I want to know what the fastest way to do the Horizon play stuff is. There's got to be a fast, like, way to level up. I think there's a few cars I need to get a picture of. I think I need to get a picture of this Miata. I'm going to be really hungry when I get home. Think about what you want. Can't talk. Okay, sounds good. What made you want to move to Japan? My wife got a job to teach English. That's basically it. Dang it. I gotta take a picture of all these cars still. Saying American food is better in Japan. American fast food is in fact better in Japan, in my opinion. Which favorite car on here? Probably the Aston Martin Vulcan. I like how the top 3 places in S1 are all P90s. Even the In-N-Out. I mean, In-N-Out burgers are good. I like In-N-Out. Such a crazy, terrible take. I just can't with you. How is it a crazy, terrible take? Have you ever been to Japan? Have you tried Japanese American fast food? Or are you just going to make assumptions like you usually do? I don't know what the fastest way to... There's got to be a fast way to level up. Like on the online play. There has to be. What's up, Bean? I've been sending people POP 50 cars and hoping for a gift back. Heck yeah. Oh, that was a really good spin. Wow. That was pretty impressive, actually. Heck yeah, dude. I think I already have a Rivian, but it's okay. Does Shake Shack serve melon soda shakes in Japan? I don't think so. I don't think so. Do you need to know Japanese to speak English? Do you need to know Japanese to speak English? Or to teach English, you mean? Don't hate on America. Don't pretend to have a job, and I'll yield back. Why would I pretend to have a job? And why would I've never once hated on America. I said I prefer Japan. You do not need to know Japanese to teach English. No, you do not. You just want every single reason to bitch, AP. You're just mad that I can make money while not working a 9 to 5. So it's okay. Vulcan is really good. So many people sleep on it because you get it earlier on, but it's still my go-to. Vulcan is my go-to for any like fast car stuff that I have to do. Absolutely. Since you live in Osaka, can you storm Square Enix headquarters and steal the Kingdom Hearts 4 files? Is Square Enix in Osaka? I thought Square Enix was in like Belgium or something. Do I know Japanese? I know some. I'm just not fluent. The Rivian wasn't a dupe. The game will have a pop-up when it's a dupe. Oh, I didn't know that. I just automatically assumed if I had it already, then it would, like it would tell me, or it wouldn't tell me. I hear that. I kind of like to do both PvE and PvP, but I mostly PvP and post clips on IG and Facebook of nasty wipes and raids. Heck yeah. Yeah, I almost brain dead Arc Raiders because I PvE so much. I literally just run around and I'm like. And then if somebody will just come up to me and start shooting at me, and I just let them kill me. I'm just like, whatever, man. If you're that grumpy that you have to go and kill the dude that's not shooting back, then I'm just going to keep going. I like to catch rats in solos and slam them and give their stuff to the people they tried to rat on. Hell yeah. That's how you do it. That's the play. You're always trying to hate on America, but the reality is you left because you couldn't make it. AP, you know I quit a 6-figure job to move here. Keeps you on my profile on my For You page for someone dropping in. Heck yeah, Luke, I appreciate you. They have different development teams all over Japan. Pretty sure Kingdom Hearts 4 is being developed in Osaka. Interesting. I did not know that. America's not for everyone. If you're on food stamps, I'd move too. AP, you're such a grumpy asshole for no reason. Like, you have no life, and it's hilarious. Okay, I need to do online stuff. I don't know what the fastest way to level up on online is. It's all XP based. Part of me would think it would be drifting because you get a lot of experience from drifting. But maybe not. I don't know. AP's back again? Yeah. He has no life. His only life is coming and finding my lives. Just like he said, he would be back tomorrow. Yeah, I told everybody he was going to be back tomorrow. Coney Island, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Got the London Continental unlocked? Oh, the Lincoln Continental? I don't know. I haven't looked. Aaron, thanks so much for the heart me. I'd like to move to Japan, but I don't know where to start. You can check on Gaijin Pot is where my recommendation would be. That is the first place that you can look for... hold on, I need to pick a car real quick. Gaijin Pot is where I would start looking for work. So, hold on. Like 5 million stash value and plenty of space. Space bucks I'd rather give to dads and whatnot. Yeah, Japan wouldn't let you in if you weren't on food. If you were on food stamps, right? Yeah, my big thing was like I don't know. I guess I just don't really know how to play Arc Raiders that well because like I have like the 280 spots that you get from your skills, and then I'm like, well, I don't have enough space for anything, so I have like one gun. Toyota Supra, thanks so much for the follow. Barn find. Oh, okay. But Been sitting here waiting for Forza to download. It's taking forever. What's up, Hiya? How's it going? The only America lets people struggle. I tried to move to Canada for a job, and my aunt vouched for me financially, and they still let me in. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know. I didn't know Canada was that serious. I think the issue is AP doesn't get enough attention, and then he sees people coming in and asking me questions, and he's like, why can't I get this much attention? So he has to come back every day to try to get the attention. Arc Raiders takes a good bit of hours to master and get your flow. Yeah, I played it for so long before I even knew that you can, like, prestige, or not prestige, but, like, is it called prestiging still? But, like, you do all, like, the little tasks. I didn't even know that was a thing, and I played for, like, 50 hours and had no idea that was a thing. Back to being a pro Apex player? Hell yeah. There are 15 people in here. Nothing is happening except for you being annoying. Oh, 21. There we go. Jake, thanks so much for the follow. AP, if you want to be that grumpy, why don't you start going live? Or are you just upset because you know nobody's going to watch it if you do? Yeah, AP loves hanging out in my lives. I've got like 22 Bobcats, 12 Batinas, 14 Tempest, and like 30 Volcanoes in my stash. I don't have room for normal. See, I'm so bad at the game. I buy a new gun every time I need one, and then every single time I buy like anything better than the Desert Eagle gun, I can't remember what it's called. Anytime I buy anything better than that, I always get like PvP'd, and then they take all my stuff, and I go, all right, well, I guess I'm done for now. I wish you could be in Japan right now. It's 7 a.m. in the UK and it's 29 degrees. I've been up all night sweating. Oh, God. Oh, do you not have AC? AP, no, I'm not letting you mooch off of me, AP. Go fucking earn your own shit. AP really in here every day and hates, but he is in here. Exactly. He loves interacting with me. I miss Japan so much. I was there for 2 weeks on a mission trip. Heck yeah. Expedition, it's called. I've done 2 of them, but you only get really more skill points and stash space. I think the stash space is the main thing that I want. Why is it so hard to come up with names for businesses? I don't know. I've only ever come up with like 3 business names, and all of them were not good in my opinion, so. Alright, I gotta lock in. I don't have time for you, AP. Go somewhere else. No! Locking in didn't work! Oh, the anvil. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. If you unlock it, you should use it as a drift car. Which one? Oh, the Forza Edition Drift 69 Mustang. I don't know if I have the 69 Mustang. 5 extra skill points goes a long way. It's a whole another node. Yeah. I think the stash space. I just want more stash space. I think I'd be more fine if I had more stash space. I end up just scrapping all my materials because I'm just like, well, what else am I gonna do? That's where this guy comes in every day when I'm trying to enjoy my stream. Yeah. He's just grumpy. You like how he goes out of his way to find my stream, too? Every single day, he's just like, well, I know this is when he streams, because he remembers my schedule, because he doesn't follow me. He's like, this is when he streams. I gotta make sure I make it on time. That's why everybody on my main stream calls him my biggest fan. Yeah, AP is who we're talking about. Are there dog parks in Japan? Yeah, there is. I believe you with 200 plus cars you have. Pop up my feed. Apparently you like engaging in my content so much that you come back every single day. They know you like watching my stream, so just gotta keep seeds and instead of mats, they stack to 100 and you can buy any mats. Oh, fair enough. I didn't even think about that. My inventory is just like overpacked all the time, so that's probably what I need to do. Can't even spell. The A86 is really fun to drift. I made my A86 like a speed car, so I ever use ChatGPT kind of helps, but still some shit names. Yeah. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate you. It's like 2 slots of mats per slot that way. Oh. How do you get the seeds other than doing missions? Can you like find the seed? Well, yeah, you can find the seeds. I just never find a lot of them. I feel like I'm probably looking in the wrong place. I also don't find a lot of the like rare mats that often, so. AP is a fan? Oh, absolutely AP is a fan. AP would not come back every day if AP was not a fan. If AP hated my streams that much, he would have stopped coming back after the first month. Mind you guys, he has come back for 5 months straight, almost every single day. Retune, please. The rev attacking is terrible. No, it's just the fact that I'm like pinning it. Red Gamer, thanks so much for the follow. I'm just not looking at the screen, so I'm just kind of like full pinning. He'd be a great mod at this point, right? AP's just rage baiting. Oh, AP's trying to rage bait. AP's been trying to rage bait for 5 months. Do I recognize any part of this game? Shibuya Crossing is probably about it. Alright, hold on. Alright, let me lock in for this next run. Reading chat and drifting at the same time isn't as easy as some might think, right? Oh no, my game lagged! No, not the lag! You son of a bitch! I better give him some gifts? Right. I told AP, like, AP has so little money that I told AP he has to gift to be able to be disrespectful, and he started giving 1-cent roses. It's like, wow, so impressive. I'm glad. Supposedly he sold a business and he's 30 years old and he's retired at 30. But the best he's got is a 1-cent rose. Oh, but he loves bragging about how rich he is and retired at 30. Homie's like probably living in his mom's basement and he took his Walmart paycheck. BJ, thanks so much for the heart me. It's all he's got left over from his Walmart paycheck. His mom probably makes him pay rent. Ah! I'm doing so bad, dude. I'll shit talk you with real words. Oh, cute. Oh, poor baby. Oh, poor baby has to try to be a bully to make himself feel better. Oh, poor baby. I'm so sorry. Lagging a little bit, but it's okay now? Yeah. I was having, like, issues where I was getting, like, mad frame drop in my drifts. Oh, no! Ah! I'm doing so bad. How accurate is the map? It's not. I gotta catch back up in comments. Oh, I don't have enough time anyways. Alright, well. Why did I move to Japan? My wife got a job teaching English. Make it look easy, drifting and looking away. Is the map a good reputation in Japan? No, it's not. All you dweebs here watching a guy play a mid-game. And he is literally watching. He's like, you guys are losers for watching him play, as he's been sitting in here for how long? Or is he's probably texting. He's like, oh, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not watching you play. Is the map a good representation of Japan? No. I'll join your live now. Out shit talk you with real words. AP, or just stop trying to be a piece of shit for no reason. Because you're not good at it. Mom didn't give you enough monthly allowance. Should be in a flying car right now, but no, I gotta watch you drift on a computer sim. How accurate is the map to Japan? It's not. What kind of visa am I on? I'm on a dependent visa. My wife has a work visa. I'm not a full-time resident. His wife supports him so he can do this. Yep, totally. How accurate is environments? It's not. Good night. It's 1 a.m. All right, see you, Science. Have a good night. Brandon, thanks so much for the follow. Whose idea was it to move? It was technically my wife's. It was like a mixture between both of us. I don't think I have a B-class drift car. Shit. Well, it was technically both of our ideas. We wanted to move out of the country, and then she just happened to find a job in Japan. So we like supporting a non-POS, right? I'm watching you play. I appreciate you, Jay. Would you hoard Pokeballs or give them to Professor Oak? Professor Oak doesn't need anything. I'd give them to other people. Professor Oak doesn't need any help. He probably gets government assistance. How accurate is the environment? It's not. We like supporting a non-POS, yeah. What's up, Christian? Haven't been to onsen yet? No. I don't call any shots in my relationship. Whoa. Good one. Do you enjoy Osaka? Oh, I don't think I got a drift car. It just gave me a random car. Do you enjoy Osaka? Do you get to travel in Japan? Yeah, we travel a lot in Japan. What's 9 plus 10? 21? What's up, Zach? Rally just it is right. I was just like, I don't think I have a B-class drift car, so just put me in this, and I was like, sure. Married? Doubt. Maximum amounts of doubt. If you're married, I feel really bad for your wife that you spend most of your time in my lives trying to talk shit. You obviously don't show your wife enough attention if you're married. I feel really bad for her. All right, buddy, I'm going to go try to decide what to play first. All right, have a good night, or have a good day. Get some good raids. Is it true that everybody born in Japan, every family is giving a drift car? Nah, sadly not. Danny, thanks so much for the follow. What do I mean? That you're literally always in my lives? I feel so bad if you're actually married. I feel incredibly terrible for your wife. AP, you just give him engagement? Right. Alright, I gotta back out. I need to make a B drift car real quick. I'm the biggest LARP I've ever seen. There's no chance you're 30 using the word LARP. Homie is 1,000% like 16 still in high school, and he's on summer break right now. Peapon, thanks so much for the follow. And entertainment for chat, right. He doesn't make any money doing this anyways. You're right, I do not make money doing this, and I'm not trying to. If I made money doing this, I would constantly be doing... If I wanted to make money doing this, I would constantly be doing battles, and I would constantly be going out of my way to be like, all right, guys, if you gift me, I'll do this thing. But I'm not. So, you are? Doubtful. I don't think anybody in chat actually believes you. What's up, Danny? It's cool that I live in Osaka? Heck yeah. I like it a lot. We're in Osaka. I live in Tsudumi. What's going on? AP's in here trying to act all tough and cool. What's your favorite part about living in Japan? There's a lot to do. There's a lot of fun and like unique experiences around here. Yeah, basically it. What's it? AutoZam B-Class drift car? Sure. Where did I live before Japan? I moved here from Atlanta, Georgia in the States. I'm going to Japan next month. Heck yeah. My brother graduated in honors with Millennial Scholarships, guys. Heck yeah. I've never heard a writer ask for anything. Yeah, exactly. We're in Osaka. I live in Tsudumi. Who? Kick who? AP? No, it's actually entertaining chat. If chat in general agrees that they want me to kick him out, then I will. So, I live in literally the top spot in North America, San Diego. Cool. Whoa. So cool, AP. I'm so proud of you. We're in Osaka. I live in Tsudumi. Is the map actually similar to Japan? No. How much to live here? We spend about $1,200 a month on our expenses. It's not a lot at all. He's broke, but he will always be used to being broke. Whoa. Cool. I would actually be used to being broke. My mom struggled a lot growing up. There were days to where she didn't eat dinner to make sure that my brother and I had food on our plates. She did everything she could to provide for us. So 1 for kick, 2 for stay. Yeah, there we go. Let me know if you guys want me to kick him out, or are we enjoying this? Oh, maybe move to Atlanta. My wife, she was in college there, so you vote to kick. I pay more than that in just rent. Yeah. If I lived in Japan, I'd spend 10 times your budget. Congratulations. Like, are you trying to flex? What made me move from Atlanta? Moving to Japan for my wife. If you had a Pokedex, would you share its contents with other trainers? Yeah. Why are we kicking bro? I missed a chapter. Because he's annoying. Does Japan have a good amount of EVs? Surprisingly, no. You'll occasionally see a Tesla, but that's about it. Everything he has ever done is just for whatever his wife wants. Whoa. So you mean I like making my wife happy? Yes, I very much do like making my wife happy. I love my wife more than anything. I love my wife more than anything in this world. Apparently, you're just a really shit husband, AP, and I feel really sorry for your wife. So, but it looks like everybody is just generally wants me to kick you, so we're gonna mute you. All right, bye, AP. Everybody say bye, AP. Bye. Yeah, he has no life. It's funny. ATL over Japan? Crazy take. ATL is not over any city in America that I have lived in. I actually genuinely did not like living in Atlanta. Map is realistic Japanese map. It's just different parts of Japan jammed into one. It's not really realistic at all. What level to prestige, bro? I'm 87. It's level 200 to prestige. 4 including me to say kick. Yeah, so we kicked him. Who wouldn't listen to their wife? Right, exactly. Have you gone against Bowie Knife? Yeah. What happened? Oh, we muted AP. I don't want to be kicked? No, you're fine, Doc. It's just AP. Have I gone against Bowie Knife? Yeah. Phoenix is the best city. I lived in Phoenix for a while. I do like Phoenix. I don't think I would say Phoenix is the best city I ever lived in. I would say it's one of the top cities in America that I've lived in. Is Atlanta really bad? Yes and no. Are K-Trucks common in Japan? Yeah, they are. User, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. What my wife says goes. Exactly. If my wife, whatever my wife wants me to do, I do. What's your favorite car in Forza so far? Probably the Aston Martin Vulcan. So bad at making progress in this game. I just drove around and do the drag races. My recommendation is to drive around, get all the roads, all of the plushies and the signs, and then do your PR stunts. That is how I basically maxed out everything. That's how I got leveled up so fast. You rage quit due to Bowie Knife? Oh no. Would you own a K-Truck? Yeah, I'd own a K-Truck if I ever needed one. Is the story good? The story of the game is pretty mediocre. No, the reason why Atlanta sucks is less so the city. The city has a lot of stuff in it. A lot of the stuff, like a lot of the food, and everybody's like, "Oh, Atlanta's a foodie central," but it's not. It has a lot of food. Most of it's mediocre and most of it's overpriced. People that live in Atlanta disrespect their city so much. The amount of times I've just driven down the street and seen people just throw trash out their window because they didn't want to have it in their car anymore. You can go walk through the airport. There'll be just trash underneath the seats. You'll go to like a grocery store. There'll be trash in the parking spots. There's trash everywhere. It's annoying. And then just most people I run into are just disrespectful for no reason in Atlanta. So fast travel in this game is insane. The fact that they did this, I think this is the first game they didn't charge for fast travel, which is crazy to me. One thing I hate about living in Japan is that the roads and housing is all small. I'm okay with small housing. I don't need a big house. There's no reason for me to have a big house. Zach, thanks so much for the follow. For discovery points, is story good? Yeah, I would say for the discovery points, yeah. This is why our planet is dying, right? How to drift manual and drift tight corners? Drifting your tight corners is just going to be using your brake, not your e-brake, your actual brake. So you'd like come here, and then you just want to like hit your brake while you take your corner. That was a terrible example. You just want to hit your brake while you take your corner. Just don't full throttle every corner, especially if it's a tight corner. You'll be fine. Do I live in Japan? Yeah, I do. Just came in and thought you were talking about Japan. Atlanta makes sense. Yeah. That's why I was so on with aliens yesterday. So confused. Do I downshift on tight corners? Yes. You don't have to unless, like, if you're hitting red line, then obviously don't downshift. But if you're not, if you're gonna your wheels are gonna stop, then downshift. So, have you done all the stories? Yeah, I've done everything. You used to live in Okinawa? Heck yeah. William, thanks so much for the follow. What's the process of moving over there? Did you bring a lot with you? I brought my clothes and my PC, and that's it. Are there a lot of American cars in Japan? No. Think about we were trapped inside the ice wall and what's outside of it. Gotcha. Thank you. Fairly new to Forza. Yeah. So for drifting, like, I usually sit just at my red line, and then, like, I'll hit my corner, and then I'll blip the throttle. So I'll, like, that was a bad example, but yeah, I'll go and then I'll, like, just throttle control while going through the corners. Just don't pin your throttle the whole time and you'll be fine. So, and then once you get here, you can, like, use your actual brakes. Maybe tap the e-brake on tight corners. Bad example. But yeah. And then, like, here's a tight corner. So I'll downshift on a tight corner. I'll tap my brakes a little bit, and then I will just whip that corner. So, do I know anyone with an A86? I do not, no. Is it true that you need to find a job to obtain residency? Yes. Craziest American car I've seen in Japan? There's a bunch of Hellcats and Demons. Can we all agree the main menu choice was fire? Yeah, I do agree. Any laws different from the U.S. and Japan that stand out? Not really. I think the only law that kind of, like, stands out is, like, if you're on a vehicle and your car touches another car whatsoever, even if no damage is done, it's considered an accident. You are legally required to call the police. That's the only thing. What's a famichiki? Famichiki is a fried chicken thigh, and it's seasoned really well. You see none. It's all Japanese cars, and it's rare to even see European brands. No, that's not true at all. I see European brands all day, every day. I see European brands almost 50% of the cars that I see. That is not true in the slightest. Car? This one is an NB Miata. I like the stories. They're definitely a little cheesy at times, but there's that's part of the charm. I don't think this one had the best stories. Yidis, every car in Horizon somehow feels like a boat. Good for drifting, infuriating for races. Honestly, yeah. The only cars that really feel good for racing are, like, the time attack cars or the hyper cars. Is it true? Yeah. Hellcats in Japan? Yeah. How did you rank up? I did all of the stuff. All of the roads, all of the boards, all of the plushies. Have I been in Mount Akina? I have not. No turn on red? Yeah, there's no turn on red. That is true. What car is this? This is an NB Miata. What car do I drive here? I have a motorcycle. I have an NC750S Honda. We aren't all real. I think we are in the Matrix. Aaron, stop smoking so much. What about BMWs? In real life, I have a Honda NC750S. I don't have a car here. My car's still in the States. Yeah, no, I see BMWs a lot here. Like, I see a lot of BMWs here. Some stuff on the map, it's hard to see stuff. Yeah. You can kind of turn off most of your stuff unless you're, like, actually, like, working towards it. Okay, why won't my car go? There we go. Mars, thanks so much for the follow. How's the cleanliness over there? It's very clean here. Is there laser tag in Japan? I think so, yeah. They have airsoft, so I'd imagine they have laser tag as well. Woo! Like the live, I appreciate you, Owl. Or Vinny. I forgot, we're going by Vinny, not Owl. No! Is there a follow? I appreciate you, user. Guns allowed? No, guns are illegal here. Alright, hold on. Let me finish this lap. That way I can restart. I'm doing so bad. So the Beamer curly hair guys is a global thing. Yeah. Beamers here are usually owned by rich people, though. They're not like, it's not usually like modified car people. Occasionally it is, but it's usually just like adults with a lot of money. Laser tags are actually not that common, but they are crazy about airsoft. Yeah. I've never seen laser tag. I just assumed laser tag is a global thing, so. Oh, bad drift, bad drift, bad drift. Yeah. So actually a lot of Chinese, Japanese mobs. There's the Yakuza, which is Japanese mafia, but it's not like you see them all over the place. No! Why am I spinning out so much? Give me 1 second. Let me finish this lap, and then I'll catch up on comments. Ah, I forgot the rumble strips don't count. How's the law enforcement over there? They're fine. They're very respectful. They're usually very kind, too. If I want to move to Japan, what would be the best way to make money? You're probably going to want to find a job here. Teaching English. If you don't speak Japanese, teaching English is basically going to be your only option, so. Do you know any good drift tunes for the 99 Dodge Viper? I don't. I usually just, like, buy my tunes, like, from the tune library. I usually don't make them. Lucy, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. How many old muscle cars are over there? Not a lot. Woo! What graphics card do you recommend I get? I have 2060 Super right now, and I can only run Ultra at 30. You can own a gun, but to retain your license is incredibly expensive and hard, and has to be retaken every 3 months. You can only own hunting rifles specifically for hunters, though. That's why I tell people, no, you can't own a gun, is because the likelihood that you get approved for a gun, especially as a foreigner, is slim to none. So, for graphics card, the 7900 XTX AMD is my preferred, but if you want to stay with NVIDIA, then the 5090, if you can find one and afford it. How long have I been in Japan? I've been here for 9 months. Just use other people's? Yeah, exactly. Is there speed in kilometers? Yeah. If you want to live there, do you have to take a Japanese class over there? If you want to live here, you just have to have a job. When you use other people's tunes, the cars don't turn great. If you have a good tune, that does. I don't usually have issues. When you see the map of Forza Horizon 6 looks like real life, it's not. It doesn't look like real life, no. How do you drift on an Xbox controller? Like this? I wonder if I have time to beat one more, or to finish one more lap. Ah, I forgot the rumble strips don't freaking give you points. No. Are they crazy about old American muscle cars like Americans crazy at JDM cars? No, not really. You'll occasionally see like an old American muscle car, but not often at all. The only people, there's like a Chicano culture that does American muscle type of things, but it's usually like donks and stuff like that. I'm so acid drifting. I'm not great either. It's not supposed to look completely like real life, to be fair. It's an arcade racing game. Okay, it just doesn't look like real life at all. The only thing that actually kind of looks like it is there's like a shrine that looks similar, and then like Shibuya Crossing kind of looks similar. Nothing else really looks similar. It just looks like they like saw a bunch of pictures of Japan and went, all right, cool. Are JDMs cheaper over here? Yeah. Not by much, but yeah. Anything that's like 25 years, or realistically anything that's like 20 years or older, tends to skyrocket in price because then they know they can sell it to foreign countries at 25 years. So you use the buttons on the control in a sequence. That's how you drift. Just got Legend. Oh my god, what a grind. Yeah. It was a pretty short grind, surprisingly, though. The game was made in Britain. Well, yeah. But, like, my whole point is, like, they could have very easily, like, sent the, like, it's a $1 billion company. They could have sent the dev team to Japan to, like, scope out the map and make sure that they were making it correctly, but they didn't care to. I mean, they did Australia, and it's still, the dev team's still in Britain. They did Paris, but dev team is still in Britain. It's in Colorado, but the dev team's still in Britain. It doesn't matter. I mean, just, like, do a little bit of scoping. Like, try to, like, make the... Like, do your best to try to make that map at least give the right feel. Put a Japanese-speaking character in the game. In the game, I counted there is 5 total Japanese words that are used if you don't count the radio station. And it's because the girl is talking on the phone to somebody in Japanese. You could have had, like, you could have put some, like, arigato gozaimasu in there. Or some, like, sumimasens. Or some sugois or something. Something. What are the prostitutes like in Japan? Why would I know that? How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? They take landmarks and scale it down to the game because the game isn't huge. They did 2 landmarks pretty accurately, and that's about it. Also, they didn't scale anything down with the size of these roads. Then it was a hassle doing all the small stuff. Yeah. I feel like next one will be in Dubai. I think it'll be in Dubai or Germany. If they do Germany or Dubai, they have to do, or the UAE, they have to do, race. They have to, like, combine motorsport and do, like, track racing too. They have to. Germany would be sick. I think Germany would be really awesome. What time is it? It is 3:27 p.m. I haven't played the game yet. What were the Japanese words they used? They use arigato. And then they used what else did they... I don't remember. I know they use arigato. They use ichi-ni-san. And then they used one other Japanese word, and I don't remember what it was. There's like one scene where she's talking on the phone with somebody in Japanese, and you hear her say 2 words. Is ramen tasty? Yeah, ramen's delicious. Does Forza Horizon 6 have the CST shrine? Oh, the cat shrine? No. How accurate is the hills and farms and stuff? Not really. Japan has been kind of cracking down on prostitution and genuinely wants to check it out. Good luck, because most brothels reject tourists. Yeah. Also, I've heard all of the soaplands and stuff like that. They're all old and nasty. Translate that? Translate what? Autobahn would be the best highway ever. Oh, absolutely. Have I been to Tokyo? Yeah, I've been to Tokyo. How accurate is the hills and farms? Yeah, not really. Japanese words on the phone? Yeah, that's the only ones. I don't remember what she said. I remember she said arigato gozaimasu, which was like... which is thank you. I would have to replay the cutscene. I don't know how to replay cutscenes. I guess I could replay the mission. You've thought about buying a Moza wheel? I just don't have the money for it. I always wanted to ask, like, Tokyo or Osaka is, like, the biggest city that barely sleeps kind of thing. I think Osaka is definitely more of, like, a, like, bar-hopping party city that goes late into the night. Tokyo is, too, but it's more touristy, like, going into the night than anything. What band am I at? I'm done with the game. I've beat everything. I just got to do the rival stuff. No. Kyoto is just straight culture? Yeah, it is. So both? Yeah, I'd say so. How'd I end up living in Japan? My wife got a job to teach English. Do I like strawberries? Yeah. I've been seeing houses over there and saying how much cheaper they are than the US. Yeah. They are smaller, though. I mean, be aware of that. Highest score on what? Forza Horizon 4 made me tear up, but 5 and 6 feels same-ish, different maps. Yeah, 4 was good. 5 was mediocre. I think 2 and 3 are my favorite ones. I just made a drift to LFA. Heck yeah. Don't forget to double tap the screen. Heck yeah, Ryan, I appreciate you. You're gonna go back to America or are you gonna stay in Japan? I'll stay in Japan as long as I can. Gonna marry Famichiki one day? Yeah, you're right. When they make polygamy legal, I'm marrying a Famichiki along with my wife, so. Forza Horizon 3 map is incredible. Yeah, I like the 2 and the 3 map. 4 is good. I don't know, it felt kind of small. Do I like strawberries more than grapes? No. I like Nana Chiki better? I don't. The way you love Famichiki makes me want to eat it so bad. Now you gotta get it. You gotta get Famichiki. Immigration in Japan have been big in the reception, have been mixed, but still skewing into the positive. It will for now until everything starts going to shit because they start they're only kicking people out that deserve to be here. Basically, is like the easiest explanation. So, Forza Horizon 2 was 60 FPS, and not gonna lie, I really would prefer Italy City. It's stunning. Yeah. 2 and 4 was better than 6, but 6 is better than 5. Yeah. So I think 2 and 3 are my top. Then I would say 4 and 6, and then 1 and 5 at the bottom. Everyone, don't forget to drop a follow. I appreciate you. Do I like green grapes more than red? Yes. How accurate is the game to actual Japan? It's not. Who's kicking who out? The Japanese government is kicking a lot of people out unnecessarily. Did I do all this? I've done literally everything. Like, literally the entire game is completed. Like, every single thing is 3-starred. Every single race is gold. I've gotten first place in. All of the stories are done. All of the locations, all the roads are found. All the boards are broken. All of the mascots are found. All of the treasure cars and the barn finds are found. All of the houses are purchased. The only thing I have to do is take a picture of all of the cars and then finish the rival stuff. Do I like the color green? I guess so, yeah. Hold on. How are they enforcing immigration? Give me 1 second. Thanks for sharing the live. I appreciate you. 3 is the most goated. Not gonna lie, yeah. Kaden, thanks so much for following. What made me pick Japan? This is where my wife got a job. In fact, 5 is really a reskin version of 3 in many areas. Yeah. What's a food restaurant you miss from the United States? Chili's. 5 in Mexico has some scenes that isn't the same in Australia. I'm not surprised. Is it true you're not getting kicked out if you pay taxes, etc.? No, that's not true. What difficulty? I play on highly skilled, I think. Just got here in Bros Flexing. Who? What do you mean? Do I like the color green more than the color red? No. How long was the flight to Japan? About 14 hours. Can I speak Japanese? I can speak some. I'm just not fluent. Chili's is a crazy pull. I just assumed they were everywhere. Not in Japan, no. They actually just closed the only one down that was in Japan. So, as a brown man who went to Japan in the past, yeah, they picked the lowest hanging fruits. But as long as you have lots of money, you'll be fine. But you can just keep pouring money for your visa. Yeah. Chili's is a crazy pull. Yeah, sorry. What Naruto village am I from? None of them, sadly. But, no, what was I going to say? So they're kicking a whole bunch of people out. The reason that they're kicking a lot of people out is they just made the entrepreneur visas so much harder to get. You have to bring in basically $250,000 a year to be able to keep your business open. But Japan is a very cost-effective company. So $250,000 is not as easy as it may sound. So over 60,000 immigrants are losing their businesses in Japan because of the entrepreneurship visa changes. So 60,000 immigrants have to leave the country this year. Like, they have to. On top of that, they made it to where any highly skilled professional visa renewal, so any new visas from here on and renewals from here on, require you to speak N2 level Japanese, which is borderline fluency. Even if your company does not require you to speak Japanese, you still have to have N2 to be able to get the visa. So a lot of people that are going on their visas currently that only have like a couple years left or a few years left, they are requiring people to get N2. And if you don't have N2, you are not allowed to renew your visa. So that's why a lot of immigrants are leaving. It's going to cost this country a lot of money. It will destroy the economy. Jumbo or Pinot ice cream you need to have in your freezer? Nah, I keep the ice cream bars in. Coach, do I live in Japan. Did you end your live on your main? Yeah, I ended it a while ago. Fair on their side? I don't agree. Japan doesn't have the space like USA does. It's not about space. Space isn't the issue. Japan really that much better than America? I prefer living here. And the USA, look at the mess already. That still has nothing to do with the visa changes. Going to Japan, worth it. My dad was in Okinawa for the military, and he loves it when he wasn't working. Heck yeah. If I marry a citizen, do I get a green card? No. You would have to apply for permanent residency if you marry a citizen, and it may or may not get approved. Is it hot in Japan? It's pretty hot right now, yeah. It's good enough. It'll make some opportunities for Japanese people. There's more than enough opportunities for Japanese people already. They didn't need more opportunities. Japan is definitely more strict in the law compared to the U.S., yeah. How do people avoid getting kicked out? Don't work in one of those jobs. Or learn Japanese incredibly quickly, like unrealistically quickly. Always three sides to a coin, yeah. Have I ran into Bowie Knife 99? I have. Bowie Knife 99 is not my main rival, though. Japan does not rely on immigrants for work unlike the U.S. That's also not true. I think immigrants only make up 1% of the population. Yeah, it's like 1 or 2% of the population. It's boiling in England right now. Yeah, it's like 31 here right now. Am I getting kicked out? No. I'm Indonesian and brown, so immigration agents almost everywhere are very skeptical, and it cracks me up to see them relieved after seeing that I'm a Catholic. The most obvious reaction I've seen was EU. That's so funny. I'm going to Japan in January? Heck yeah. What are some of the most affected jobs during so far being involved? Other than owning your own business, IT and tech jobs, which Japan is very much hurting for. They need IT and tech people. Japan political party the same as U.S.? Kind of, yeah. Am I a citizen? No. Every combini has immigrant workers? Not every single combini, no. Only in the major cities. I just realized I'm coming to Japan for spring break next year for an educational trip. Heck yeah. All right, hold on. I wanted to do... turn on the stories real quick. I wanted to see, because we were talking about the Japanese words that they used. Hold on. Are you trying to be a citizen? Eventually, yeah. I'd go to Japan if I was in IT or tech. Dude, I love Pokemon and the culture there. Yeah, the issue is they're making it to where IT and tech jobs require you to speak N2 level Japanese now, whether your job does or not. What's up, Nefo? Those who are studying there are also affected. No, studying isn't affected because studying you are not allowed to become a permanent resident on. You're only allowed to be here while you're in school. If you finish school or if you drop out, you have to leave the country. Studying, you can't get permanent residency from a study visa. Computer science or computer engineering, yeah. So like any type of computer degree, so any type of like developer degree, any type of developer jobs, any type of like software security jobs and everything like that. Those are all the ones that like Japan is in need of. Food, cars, and mountains, huh? Are you saying N2? It's a business level Japanese. It's hard to say that it's a bad thing. I mean, we require English in the USA to teach business in the tech business. Right. But you want to know the reason for that is because tech jobs are all done in English. It doesn't matter what country you're in. Coding is done in English. That's why they're hurting for tech people here so bad, is because most people here don't know English well enough to be able to do the tech side of jobs. But here, even though English is needed for tech, they still want you to speak N2 level Japanese, even though it's not required for the job. Will the new law affect me? No. It would if I ever wanted to go back into engineering. After studying and like applying for a work permit or something, is that okay? Yeah, you'd have to get a job to be able to stay. I'm trying to see how not learning Japanese in Japan isn't possible. No. I'm not saying don't learn Japanese. Absolutely, if you're going to live in Japan, learn Japanese. 1,000% learn Japanese if you're going to live in Japan. Absolutely.
I'm just saying that N2 level Japanese is borderline fluency, which takes years. And if you're already working in Japan, it takes even longer because you don't have 8 hours a day to study. So basically saying, oh, we acknowledge that that you don't have to speak N2 level Japanese in your company, but we don't give a shit is kind of fucked. I'm in school to be an electrical engineer. I was hoping I'd get a job mostly online. I can travel. Yeah. If you're trying to get a job in Japan, you have to speak N2 level Japanese to be an engineer. So what Sailor Moon planet would I be? I don't know. Pluto? That's where you come from? Yeah. Do I know any Japanese? I know some. I'm still learning. All right. No, I wanted to see this one. This is the only mission in the entire game that has Japanese in it. Hold on, let me,
Moto Auto saw the selects. They were very happy. Quality work. We have one last shot to wrap this job up.
Hey.
It's just this scene, too, this cutscene. Oh, Mosh Mosh.
Awesome
So that's one.
But this 2025 GR-GT prototype takes it to another level. Not many people have ever seen one of these in a controlled environment, let alone out on the streets. If that wasn't enough, our location is Shibuya Crossing, one of the busiest places on Earth, so Keiko is pulling some...
I like how her phone is just glitched into her hand. Okay, so we got 7 words. Ichi, ni, san, jane, arigatou gozaimasu, hai, and moshi moshi. And that's the only words in this entire game in Japanese. In Indonesia, there's plenty of Japanese academies sending people in, to be factory workers for a 10-year contract. Plenty of my high school friends signed up for it, and despite taking hours, it takes 2 years. What, fluency? It takes 2 years if you can study 8 hours a day. If you are lucky, fluency takes 2 years. So, what do I do in Japan? I work in marketing and voice acting. So the train left the city and the city was left behind. Huh? What should I be focused on? Like the main story, I'm looking for the most rewards early on. The most rewards early on is going to be discovering all of the roads and getting all of the plushies and the billboards. That's going to be your fastest way. Are you scared AI could take my job? Yes and no. No, because voice acting is not going to really be, it's going to sound like shit if they use AI. Marketing, yes. Because marketing, people are just asking AI for the most part for most things anyways nowadays. So say it in Japanese. I don't know how to say that in Japanese. How accurate do you think the Forza Horizon 6 map is? It's not. Did you have to get a job before moving to Japan? And were you able not to because of your wife? My wife is the one that got the job. She got a job teaching English here, and I was able to move because of her, yes. It all depends on your job, really. AI as a whole will shape all job markets. Yeah. Some will inflate and many will also deflate. Yeah. Marketing is going to be a job that's really affected by AI. So voice acting, I don't think is going to be as affected. So what's your favorite part about living in Japan? There's a lot to do. There's a lot of unique experiences, a lot of like fun, like cultural stuff to be able to see. Every city surrounding me has their own unique culture, which I really like. So it was good. What is the rarest car you've seen in Osaka? A Spark Owl. Do I plan to come back to the U.S.? Probably not. Even if I have to leave Japan, I'd probably go to a different country. So, here in the U.S., computer science majors get cooked. Yeah, that's the funniest thing to me is in the United States, if you go into any computer-based like job right now, you're screwed. But then freaking Japan is just like, speak Japanese and you can work here. Yeah, it's gonna become a job data center. Yeah. Here, English teachers don't get paid well. They don't. They don't get paid super well. They do get paid as like a livable wage. But it's still not great. AP would be mad seeing 51 viewers, right? Maintenance coders, engineers, yeah. Oh god, what was that frame issue that I just had with my frames? One day AP is going to make a second account. So we're basically living off me. No. So realistically, if I stopped working completely, we could survive off of my wife's income. We wouldn't be able to go out and do as many things as we do, but we could survive off of just her income. Bro, this is a bullshit. It's a B-class drift event, and it's the longest roads in the entire game. It's all highway roads. No. How is Forza 6 represent Japan? Not well. Do I speak Japanese? I speak some. Gina! It's been so long. How is China? Bang! You got tattoos? Yeah. So you guys are basically living off me? Yeah, sorry. How was Forza 6 represent Japan? Not well. How hard financially was the move? It wasn't terrible. Pivoted from tech, information systems, business systems, analysts, and then went to renewable energy and blue-collar HVAC in Australia. Heck yeah. 60,000 people or more are able to apply again, or do they get kicked out? They get kicked out unless their business can somehow make a hell of a lot of money. So China was great? Heck yeah. I saw your videos. You popped up on my For You page. Which is my favorite? Yeah. I don't like B-class drifting. I hate it. My cousin just graduated school with some degrees for AI. She's been making $180,000 for AI development. I'm not surprised. How much playing time do you have so far? Like 80 hours. How good is the Mexican food? It's really good here. China was good? Heck yeah. Yeah, I was going to comment on one of your videos, and I was going to be like, bang, and then just put a bunch of cry faces, and I was just like, no. I'll just wait for her to get back. I'm glad you had a good time, though. Could you convert USA dollars to Japan dollars? Like, do you want me to, like, tell you, like, what the conversion is, or are you asking if I can? Would have laughed so hard. But yeah, I was just like, it's been so long. Is Osaka, I'm sorry, is Osaka doable living off an average salary? Yeah, it is. If you can, yeah, so like, it's 160 yen to every US dollar right now. I'm able to if I need to, yeah. Every old person I know keeps saying AI is going to take over the world. I mean, it is, but it isn't. They need to put in laws to protect against AI. Hey, what's up, Tyler? If we unite as a world and species, we can go far? Yeah. She has a 6-hour stream on this game? Heck, yeah. How'd you get an apartment? I got a house. We went on Wagaya and then got a house. It was pretty easy. Is 500,000 yen a lot? I mean, it's a decent amount, yeah. 500,000 yen is like $3,500. $3,200, almost $3,300. Kind of disappointed at the audio in this game. Yeah, it's definitely not that great. Could have been better. So, do you get confused switching sides of the road? At first, yeah, but I got used to it pretty quickly. Invisible borders hold us back from greatness. Yeah, I don't look Japanese. It's because I'm not. You have today off? I just work every day. Like I work randomly throughout the day. I don't have like a set schedule. Since I do my own company, I just kind of work whenever. Yes, me and my wife live here. You already bought a house? No, we rent. We haven't bought a house. Yeah, Wagaya is where we found a place. B class again? Whatever, dude. How's the time difference? It wasn't too bad. I had a pretty bad sleep schedule already, so. What Mario character is my favorite? Either Toad or no. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember what his name is. Played any Mario games? Yeah, I played them all. Is my wife Japanese? No, my wife's American. No, what's his name? Shoot. He's my favorite, but I don't remember his name. Ninji. Ninji is my favorite. What car am I using? An AZ1. An AutoZam AZ1. I hope I get stationed there. Heck yeah. My wife is a Japanese baddie. Have you seen her? The whitest Japanese baddie ever. Is there cap there? What does that mean? Yoshi? No, Ninji. My favorite characters are Toad and Ninji. Ashton, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Is it more expensive than people think? No. It's pretty cost-effective living here. The most expensive part is going to be probably your flights. What car am I using? Yeah, AutoZam AZ1. What am I voice acting in? I do advertisements and commercials. How do you balance trying to build a career and also building a life with hobbies that you enjoy? Because with my stuff that I do for voice acting and stuff like that, one, I really enjoy it. I genuinely enjoy doing it. But also, I have a lot of free time to be able to do my hobbies. My hobbies are live streaming. That's what I like doing. And then playing games. I also like doing like building Gundams and stuff like that. But a lot of the stuff that I do, I can do on live stream. So yeah, do I watch anime? Yeah. Suzuki Cappuccino. They don't have Suzuki Cappuccino in this game, really. Sorry, surprisingly. I gotta sneeze so bad. Hold on. Nope, it's gone. What's the bullet train like? It's fun. I mean, it's pretty smooth. Is the streets very clean? Yeah, they are. Hey, look at Shohei Ohtani. Am I fluent in Japanese? No. Can you play one after this race? Can I play what after this race? Are you talking about Mario games? We want to live there in Japan. It's is it like similar to the USA? Rights and rights? Yeah. Oh, a commercial? I don't really... So they don't give me the commercials. So I'd have to go looking for it. So. I'm so cool I hate to say it. Why do you hate to say it? That's so mean. Favorite anime is probably Reincarnated as a Slime. Miss Japan, I used to live in Iwakuni on a military base. Heck yeah. Isn't it Time Attack? Why is it a drift zone now? Because I'm doing online drifting. Favorite food in Japan? Probably the ramen. The ramen here is really good. I'm slowly traveling to Tokyo soon. Any tips or suggestions I should do? Sorry, if you check the link in my bio, I have a Google sheet called Japan Places to Go. It's got a lot of places that I recommend checking out. It's organized by city, so there's an entire Tokyo tab in there. So, famous commercials in Japan. Yeah, I've only one. I wouldn't say it's famous. I did a commercial for a Fuji Fuji sumo tournament thing. I'd say I had to say it. Oh, I thought you said I hate to say it, and I was just like, wow. How do you do online drifting? It's one of the events. I love how this guy beat me so badly. He's just reverse drifting right now. Do I have Vigs? No. Will you have Vigs? Also no. Is it financially easier than the US? Yeah, it is. I mean, reincarnated as a slime as a pole. I remember when I first came out. I wasn't reading the manga then, though. It's a really good series. I like it. I haven't seen a season yet that I kind of hated. Last season was a little slow, but I didn't hate it. When will you have Vigs? I don't know. Taxes aren't as much? Not really, no. Weird question about how are taxes in Japan. They're fine. Taxes are, they're very easy to manage. So basically you pay your taxes like the same way. You pay your taxes the same way you in the States, like it's through your company. You don't do anything special. And then at the end of the year, they give you a little form that says, hey, this is how much you owe, and then you go to the store and you pay it and you're done. So, badly want to get a Nintendo Switch 2. I like my Switch 2. Is AP still muted? Yeah, he is. And that's new gen, but JJK is my favorite. Such banger. I don't love JJK as much as everybody else does. I think JJK is okay. I think my issue with JJK is the story is so they have such a it'll make sense at the end type of thing that I'm just kind of like, yeah, but I want it to make sense now. Do they have a DS here? Yeah. How much is a 1 to 2 bedroom apartment? I'm not sure. We have a 2-bedroom house we pay less than $500 a month for. Are the percentages high? No. Dude doesn't live in Japan? Where do I live then? Is your town in the game? No. Osaka's not in the game. Have you watched One Piece and how do you rate it? I have not watched One Piece. I refuse to watch One Piece. I think my audio cut out. Just give me 1 second. Huh? B-Dread, thanks so much for the fireworks! I still haven't watched it. I watched 5 episodes. Heck yeah. But I hate Gigi for making Gojo lose because of Sukuna's plot armor. Why do I refuse? Because it's too many episodes. I absolutely refuse to spend that much time watching an anime. If I start whenever it first comes out, that's a completely different story. B-Dread, thanks so much for the nice to meet you, the surprise fish! Donut. Donut, donut, donut. Donut, donut, donut. Have I watched Vinland Saga? I've seen the first 2 episodes. Hold on. They're going to make one with no fillers? Yeah, I might watch it when it comes out. I think my game might have crashed. I might watch the new one when it comes out since they're going to start from the beginning. We'll see. If it just continuously goes the same way, right now, it's constantly going. They never have a week off for One Piece, right? If they keep doing that, I probably won't watch the new one. Because I feel like if I miss a week, I'm just not going to be able to. Doms! Thanks so much for the 2 roses. Love the R6. Heck yeah. Where from the States am I from originally? I moved here from Atlanta, Georgia. Does anyone know where to watch Initial D? I want to watch it again. Yeah, I'm not sure. Supposedly I hear America and Canada are the easiest to move to. I don't know. Somebody was saying earlier that they tried to move to Canada and even with family there, they still didn't let them. Type in free anime and they have websites? Ah, interesting. What about Japan do I love the most? There's a lot of fun experiences and unique cultures and places to visit. It's very cost effective. Very cost effective to take day trips and do unique things in Japan. I think it's one of the best places to like kind of experience unique cultures all over. Even though they're all Japanese cultures, they're all very unique. No, like basically not one city is similar. I heard maybe say R6. Oh, Forza Horizon 6. Oh, okay. Autosave is in the game, yeah, but the cappuccino is not. 9 anime is where I watched it a long time ago. What are some of the cons? The language barrier is probably the biggest con. Yeah, that, and there's like a lot of tedious stuff that you have to do living in Japan. So, visiting Japan for the second time in July, stayed in Shinseibashi and Osaka. Any recommendations? In Osaka specifically, I would say check out, like, spend a lot of time in Umeda. If you're looking for things to do just in Japan in general, check the link in my bio. I have a Google sheet called Japan Places to Go. It's got a lot of places that I recommend checking out. It's organized by city. It's completely free, so. Has been my experience here. It's been great. People have been very accepting. Down with Crunchyroll. Do I get stopped by the police? No, I've never been stopped by the police. If anything, I have stopped the police to ask them a question. Kind of like somewhere you never get bored of. Yeah. Yeah, I think Umeda is a place that I like going to a lot. There's a lot there. It's also not overly touristy, which is really nice, so. Is it true, even if you don't diet, you lose weight because the food's a lot better? Yeah, that is very true. I don't know why I'm sitting in third gear. Appreciate you, Ever. I appreciate you. Any tips for performance? My 460 runs at 30 FPS on medium settings. Lower your shadows. You probably raise a lot of stuff up. Lower your shadows and stuff like that would be my recommendation. Oh, shoot. You're doing jump score like me, though? What do you mean? The cherry blossom trees change colors in the summer? Yeah, they turn green. They're only pink for like 2 weeks. Whoops. Oh, danger signs? I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. I finished all the danger signs and I kind of just ignored them, so. I only one-tried all of the danger signs. Rogie, thanks so much for the follow. Question, what does the femboys look like? Girls, I would imagine, right? It's cool to see, though. Yeah. Want me to move to Japan? My wife got a job to teach English. Think they're cute? Fair enough. The government is hungry. The government is hungry for money, but then decides to do this. Their economy's done. Then, yeah, basically. What graphics am I on? Ultra, I think. How much money does she make? Who, my wife? She's an English teacher. She makes about like $23,000 a year. Cool, congrats to her. What do you miss most about the States? American barbecue. Oh, hold on, my game just crashed. Oh, no, it didn't. Alright, we're good. What are my graphics on? I'm pretty sure it's on Ultra. No, graphics performance. Oh, it's on high. Everything is on high. There's a few things that are on medium and on low. Things that like don't need to be on high, basically. No clue how to drift, so these challenges kill me. The drifting is not too hard. You can get used to it pretty easy. My recommendation would be to get one of the Formula Drift cars and then just put a drift tune on it. Do I own a home? No, not yet. I do not. I rent currently. Do you still eat normal American meals for dinner? Sometimes, yeah. I mean, we don't eat one type of food. Sometimes we make Japanese food. Sometimes we make Chinese food. Sometimes we make American food. Sometimes we make Italian food. Sometimes we make like Filipino food. Sometimes we make, I don't know, Thai food. Sometimes I make Mexican food. Is the food healthier? Yeah, it is. So what they get right about this game in Japan. Shibuya Crossing. There's similar houses to like actual places. Have I lived anywhere else? Pizza? I don't make pizza. I only ever order it. Have I lived anywhere else? I've lived in 10 states and 3 countries. I was planning on staying in Japan forever. I'm staying as long as I can. Where do I live? I live in Osaka. Are we asking what places that I've lived before? Are you planning on staying in Japan forever? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we don't have any plans to leave, but plans change, right? Whoops. Ah, my nose. I gotta sneeze. I hate that those rumble strips don't count as points. Holy cow. I'm guessing it's better than the States? Yeah, I would say it is. Do I like America? I don't hate America. You ever driven an AutoZam? No, I'm too big to fit in an AutoZam. Alright, give me 1 second and I will read the comments. I just want to try to get a good run in. I don't think I'm going to beat the guy in first place, but I'll try. Ah, hold on. Oh, shoot. I scrolled too far. So what I am right now. I was planning on playing this something, but I saw your TikTok live. No regrets. So heck yeah. Japan still promote a lot of Super Sentai and Power Rangers? Not really, no. 307 in New York? Heck yeah. Have you gotten Bowie Knife in your solo races? Yeah, I have. I think everybody has at this point. Konnichiwa. What's up, Drew? How accurate is this real Japan? It's not. Japan still promote a lot of Super Sentai Power Rangers? No, not really. I mean, I'm sure they probably do a little bit. But not, like, publicly. Like, they don't do it, like, on billboards and stuff, so. Do I know how to speak Japanese? I can speak some. I can speak, like, conversational Japanese, so. Rocket League players know that we don't speak Japanese, we speak Chinese. Oh yeah, I don't play Rocket League, so No. Was that when I say my Japanese is N5? Yeah, probably. Are those K cars? Yeah, this is a K car. Every time you see a yellow license plate on a car, it's a K car. Japanese people are definitely some of the nicest people. Yeah, I agree. Niche reference, though. We speak Chinese is a song used in Rocket League. Oh, interesting. Interesting name for a song in Rocket League. I'm going to Japan, South Korea next summer. Heck yeah. That's awesome. I wonder how many points I've gotten. I'm trying to do, like, all I'm trying to do is level up on the online, and I don't want to. I assumed it. I knew what you meant, Drew. Are the homes relatively cheap for a pretty decent sized home in Japan? Yeah, I'd say so. It depends on what you consider decent size, but average family sized home. So like, what do you consider an average family sized home? What I do for work, I work in marketing and voice acting. Like square footage wise, what do you consider an average family sized home? Two floors, 3 to 4 bedrooms. But like square footage wise, or are you just saying like you can get a 2-4 or 3 to 4 bedroom house pretty easy, which they're just not. It's not big. Big houses are not very common here, so. Thought Osaka, Japan was spelled Osaka? No. Japan homes are some very cheap due to their rapidly shrinking population. It's not why. There's just like, it depends on the area that you're in. If you're in like Osaka and stuff like that, even then a lot of the homes aren't cheap. A lot of the time, people will abandon homes because it costs. It's cheaper to buy a new home than rebuild your current home. So you'll see a lot of houses that are just like really like beat up that you can buy for super cheap. Everything else, like I mean, a lot of homes here aren't necessarily cheap. It's just the ones that people see. I'm going to go to sleep now. See you. All right, have a good night. I got to sneeze. I can't. Do you have a living in the U.S. or do you stay there full-time? I live here full-time. I used to live in the U.S. I don't anymore. I'm going to go to sleep as well. Currently 3 a.m. All right, Drew, have a good night. Do I live in Japan? Yeah, I do. How do I level up fast in the online mode? I hate it. Drew, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I hate the online leveling up. It sucks, dude. It's so slow. Do I love it? Yeah, I do. Fix my hair. What's wrong with my hair? Better? Do I have a JDM card? No, I don't. Do I have a family in the U.S. still? Yeah, I do. My mom and my brother. Do I speak Japanese? I speak some. I'm just not fluent. Do I only speak English? No. Sorry, I'm reading something real quick, Lon. All right, cool. There you go. What brought me to Japan? My wife got a job to teach English. How do they feel about you in Japan? They're fine. Nobody has any issues with me. I'm using Duolingo. Will I learn? Not really. I'd recommend Pimsleur. Have I ran into PewDiePie? No. PewDiePie lives in Tokyo. I live in Osaka. Did you fall in love with a Japan girl? No, my wife is American. A house in Kochi? Heck yeah. Are you competing against anyone in your online events? Yes. I was going up against people. I was trying to figure out what the fastest way to level up on the freaking online stuff is, but I don't know. It's either Horizon Drift or Eliminator, I'd imagine. But I don't know. Let's do some Eliminator runs. Just had the B tier highway drift level. Heck yeah. How long has this taken me? What, to get to the level I am in the game? I have like 80 hours in the game. Lando, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Sorry. I feel like that had no emotion. No what? Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't see any see other cars. I figured they head-to-head competition, winning was the way. Yeah. My legend progression, like, or how long did it take me to like beat everything? It was like 50 hours. My current level took me about 80. Justin, thanks so much for the follow. Have I driven the Nissan GTR FE Edition 2012? Yeah, I have. I'm so tired of doing all these speed traps and stuff. I just want to be legendary already. Honestly, the speed traps are my favorite stuff. So I finished all the racing already. Yeah, I finished everything. I'm just trying to do the Horizon play levels right now, and I really don't want to. Because I need to do these and the rivals, and that's it. Lion, thanks so much for the share. Appreciate you. It's the off-road ones I can't stand. I suck butt at it. Yeah, I use the Forza Edition Tacoma for all of those. Ellipses, thanks so much for the follow. You don't have a username, so, but it's ... So ellipses. Matt, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. How accurate is the map compared to real life? It's not. Back in my day, you couldn't drive through trees, right? It's kind of like, I mean, I think it's kind of like extra. I get driving through some trees, but like the fact that every tree except for Sakura trees is destructible is crazy. To get 60,000 points, like on the legend, like for like the gold legend band, it took me about like maybe like 40 hours, maybe 30 hours. Do I prefer Japan over America? Yeah, I do. Have a good rest of your day. I appreciate you. Thanks, Matt. Favorite car? Probably the, like in-game or like in real life? All you do in the game is drive, and it's the same as Ghost of Tsushima, which is a big game. Okay. I think it's nice because the map can be more dense with vegetation while still being drivable. Yeah. Favorite car in the game and in real life? In real life, probably an FDRX7. Woo! In the game, it's the Aston Martin Vulcan. Hey, like a person. This always happens to me. I can never find a car. Do I go to the gym in Japan? No, I don't. BMW in your profile picture? Yeah, it's my 135i. It's still in the States, though. Ooh, car. Car. Oh wait, it's on the top. Crap. Don't go down. N54? Yeah. Is moving to Japan worth it? Do you speak Japanese? If you don't, is the language barrier an issue? I speak some Japanese. I'm definitely not fluent. The language barrier can be an issue occasionally. I love how I have the music turned off and it still plays music. Plan on bringing it eventually. Yeah, I just need to have a house with a garage before I do. Gonzo, thanks so much for the follow. What made you move to Japan? My wife got a job to teach English. I used to have one of those. Was my first car before I switched to an E36 M3. Heck yeah. Kids soon or not yet? We want to buy a house first. Buying a house is basically like the middleman of everything that we want to do, so. How long have I been here? 9 months. Our house is expensive there? No, they aren't always expensive. They aren't always expensive, but they can be. Mugen CRX? Yeah. What car is it? What car is it? Sure, I'll get it. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely cheaper than they are in the U.S. N54 is amazing, especially in the 135i. I agree. What's the worst thing here? The language barrier. Is Osaka a little better with the language barrier because of the military bases? There's no military bases in Osaka. I think you're thinking of Okinawa. N54 is amazing, especially the 135i. Yeah. Havana Unana. Amanana manana unana. Amanana manana manana Havana Unana. How's the food? It's really good. My favorite activity in the 135 was to bully muscle cars. That's so funny. Subway's manager, thanks so much for the follow. What made you want to move there? My wife got a job to teach English. I like how you always know ball. Absolutely. How far are you from Tokyo? About 3 hours by bullet train or an 8-hour drive. Alright, it's one of these cars has to be good, right? We got a Defender, which I'm already driving. Aaron, thanks so much for sharing. I appreciate you. Can you be a tour guide over there? I would be a bad tour guide, so. Is it hard to obtain citizenship? If it's possible. It takes about 10 years to obtain citizenship, so. Oh, thought that guy was about to try to race me. It's about to be like, no. Hold on, I need another car. Ada, thanks so much for the follow. Does it say Jersey Star? I can't read the text. Thanks so much for the follow. I think it's Jersey Star, right? Are maid cafes as hyped up as they are made out to be? Yeah, sometimes. Where's the best public toilet in Osaka? Oh, the park, I guess. I'm not sure, actually. $10 yeah, for citizenship, yeah. Should I travel to Japan? Is it worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely, I think traveling to Japan is worth it, so. How's the car scene in Osaka? It's definitely more supercars than anything. How long have I lived here? I've been here for 9 months. Alright, cool. Jersey Star, got it. Thanks so much for the follow, I appreciate you. Yeah, I've been here for 9 months, though. So have I obtained citizenship? No. Poo Poo says you know ball. Poo Poo does say I know ball. Did you live anywhere else other than the USA? Yeah, I've lived in China before too. And his name is John Cena. What do I do for work? I work in marketing and voice acting. What about in Japan, like Tokyo, Osaka, and Osaka and any other accommodations? Huh? What do you mean? Like any recommendations for like things to do in Osaka and everything like that? You can check the link in my bio. I have a Google sheet called Japan Places to Go. Are NK4 Supras and Chasers considered regular traffic? No. Can I understand and speak Japanese? Some, but not a lot. I live in Connecticut? No. I've actually never lived in Connecticut before. How long did it take you to get used to the time change? Maybe like a few days, but like we already had pretty bad sleep schedules, so. What type of car do I have? In real life, I don't have a car in Japan. I have a car in the States. It's a 135i, but in Japan, I do not have a car. Bro, why are these cars suck? I guess the one I have is the best one, right? All right, do we go and try to take somebody out, or we just like try to run the clock out? Are you temporarily living in Japan? I'm living here as long as I have a visa for. Well, as long as I have a visa, does that count? Is that temporary? Have you ever seen something like an E39 540i in Japan? I don't think I have, actually. I don't see a lot of classic BMWs in Japan, so. What's the McDonald's like there? It's good. I mean, it's like, it tastes healthier. There's not as much grease and oil. When does my visa expire? My visa expires in 2.5 years, but I can extend it, so. Brother, thanks so much for heart me. How's the weather? Is it pretty nice year round? Yeah, for the most part. Is there any natural disasters, like tornadoes? There's like earthquakes and tsunamis, but they're not common. My homie Fernando followed you because I told him you know ball? Hell yeah. How many festival points do you get from Battle Royale 4K points off the legendary wristband? I don't think you get any Horizon points from doing online stuff. Do you still have a house in Southern America? No. See a lot of Aristos around. I really want a GTE. No, I don't. Do they eat human food or just photosynthesize? It depends on the day. Level suck. I just got back. Heck yeah. Are parts of Japan still messed up from the nuclear bomb? No. Cool game. What is this? It's Forza Horizon 6. Poo-poo said you know ball, so I followed you. Heck yeah. Appreciate you. If you'd ever moved to Japan, you got Forza Horizon 6 still, obviously, would you go to Japan still? Yeah, I would. Because you still get to experience it? Yeah, I mean, I would still go to Japan. Could it be so accurate? Not at all. It's not accurate at all. It's true the lowest quality sushi in Japan is considered highest quality in States. Not necessarily. Low quality sushi in Japan is still good, is still good, though. Is the map accurate? No. Super sad they don't have the Hans RX-7 car body kit. I'm surprised they don't. There must be a reason. Say pa at the end of every sentence. Pa or PA? Ooh. Got you to 5,000 likes. I appreciate you, Jersey Star. Thank you. Question. I was gonna stay in Shinjuku, but ended up deciding to stay in Yokohama, Kamakura, and Tokyo. Yeah, that sounds good. Been to Japan? Is it? It is accurate. It's not. As someone that lives in Japan, no, it's not. Is Wagyu commonly accessible? Yeah, it's pretty accessible, I'd say. Pa is Spanish pronoun. Got you. Probably licenses thing. I think it's a Veilside kit. Yeah, it probably. I would imagine. That's what I was thinking too. They're likely saving some stuff for future DLC. You got to keep us coming back. Yeah, you're right. Is Tokyo City and Forza Horizon 6 accurate? No. Speak Japan, boy. Speak us some Japan. Streaming your full-time job? No, I work in marketing and voice acting. It's not meant to be realistic recreation. It's a SimCade open world R game. Yeah, but I would expect them to put a little bit more effort into making it feel accurate. Motherfucker, it's always the opposite direction. It is always the opposite direction. I would expect them to put a little bit more effort into making it feel realistic. Like, it doesn't feel real. It looks like people looked up a couple pictures of what Japan looks like and went, all right, that's good enough.
Turn left. In 200 yards,
If they didn't want to make it accurate, they could have just said that it's like a fantasy world. It didn't have to be Japan. You ever been to the Hachiko statue? Yeah, I have. What animes are you into if you're an Annie? I like Reincarnated as a Slime. I mean, I watch a whole bunch of stuff. I don't have a specific anime that I watch. And I'm upside down.
safe to do so.
Oh, and I'm upside down. Alright. Imagine a compressed version of Honshu, Chubu, Kanto, and Southern Tohoku. Yeah, it's just not well put together. The map is not very well put together.
400 yards.
Collectibles like Legos and things like car parts, relatively cheaper in than the States. Yes and no. Legos are about the same price, honestly. They're not much cheaper. Okay, well.
Recalculating route. In 100 yards.
Hold on.
Turn
I've been to Okinawa? I have not, no. I might be able to pass these guys. Except for when my game lags. Sick, man. Love that. Whoa, did it lag for you guys too, or did it just lag for me? Otoku would have been the Ito region, most likely. Yeah. You ever do the credit glitch on Forza Horizon 6? No.
safe to do so.
Is there baddies in Japan? My wife is a baddie. It lagged for us too. Okay, cool. It just stopped me for so long, and I was like, hello? I haven't been to Daikoku? I have not, no. Is there Temu in Japan? I don't know. I haven't tried to look. How long have I lived in Japan? I've been here for 9 months. Is there a fast way to get experience for you? It has really slowed ever since I prestiged. Not really. Grinding is basically it. Once you prestige, basically it just takes like forever. So I'm just like, valid answer. Congrats on getting married. Thanks. I appreciate you. It's not realistic. It hasn't been to Daikoku. The fuck? Map's not realistic. Hasn't been to a singular street in the entire fucking thing. Do I like the map? I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. The entire game, I'd give it like a 7.5. No, I'd give the map probably a 6. 6 out of 10. Entire game, I'd give a 7.5 out of 10. Is true 7-Eleven food is good? Yeah, it is. You think you're going to stay in Japan? Yeah, probably. Ever been to a sumo wrestling match? I have not, no. The funny thing is I've done voiceovers for sumo wrestling matches. I have never actually been to one. But in Japan back in 2023 for vacation, would it be a good idea to move there? Maybe. I mean, it's a lot different than vacationing here, so. You say you do marketing. I'm going to school for that. How's the job market in Japan for marketing? I don't know. All of my stuff I do online. I did it all before I moved here. I've never done any marketing stuff with Japanese companies, actually. Wish they rewarded us more for discovering all the 671 roads. Yeah. If you're used living in Japan for credibility, at least visit the places from the get. It's what Japan in the game. 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 Japan. Daikoku. What's your bad logic? Also, the ironic part is Daikoku is one of the only places in the game that I'm like, oh, it's kind of accurate, like a little bit. It's like a quarter of actual Daikoku, but purchased a sword yet? No, I don't need a sword. How often do I go to Universal? Maybe like at least once a month. Is there a high crime in Japan? No, not at all. Do I live in Japan? Yes, I do live in Japan. I wish they added Haneda Airport just west of Daikoku. Adding the airport and adding the strip, I think would have been really cool. Yeah. How awesome is it live in Japan? It's great. I like it a lot. Neek talks like somebody that's been to Japan once and was just kind of like, I know every single one of these streets. They're exactly perfect. I can walk down these streets. I can drive down these streets in Forza because I've walked down every single one of them. As somebody that lives in Japan, in my personal opinion, no, it does not feel like Japan. Is the game good? The game is good, yeah. It just doesn't feel like Japan. So, floating strip runway I loved when I landed there. Heck yeah. Probably never played the game or been to Japan. I've yet to make a claim that the game's accurate, actually. Oh, but you're getting mad at me for saying the game's not accurate. So, you're kind of just basically stating that by saying that me never being to Daikoku means that I'm not allowed to have a say in the game. Yeah, right. Then why are you arguing about it? Are you actually live in Osaka? I do, yeah. ANA or JAL? Probably JAL. I haven't flown JAL, so I don't know. ANA I only flew once, and it was a really short flight. So, I've been to Japan once in winter. Why do you recommend going again? When do you recommend going again? End of March, early April, or November would be my recommendation. If you've been in winter, then I would probably say end of March, early April. So, is cost of living around the same as US? No, it's about a third the cost. When did I get mad? You're like, you've never been to Daikoku, and you're trying to say that you have any legitimacy in saying this map is inaccurate? I didn't say you got... Well, I guess I did say you got mad. I didn't mean that. I meant you tried to neckbeard your way into saying that I don't know what I'm talking about. To be fair, you're the first person I've seen in Japan that says it's inaccurate. Oh, no. Every single person I've talked to that plays this game that lives in Japan thinks it's inaccurate. NA is good as hell. Yeah, I guess the flight that I flew was like 45 minutes long, so episode 8 of which had it so good. Oh, I know. Episode 7 was better in my opinion. Episode 8 is good though. NA is top notch. Yeah. How's Forza? It's good. I like it. Can I speak Japanese? I can speak some. I'm just not fluent. Is Forza Horizon 6 map accurate? No. Is that worth your one man? Is that worth you one man? Huh? Summer Japan is always hot. Landed there for a layover and the sun beamed through Haneda windows. To be honest, Forza Horizon 3 wasn't very accurate either. Yeah, I think the only ones that have been like pretty accurate, as far as I remember, it's been a while. I think 2 was kind of accurate. And then 4 was kind of accurate, if I remember correctly. I don't actually fully remember. I had also never been at the time to the places in those games. So, Hypocrisy and Key Free is better, of course. Bro, at this point, I'm trying to decide if Key Free is evil or not. I can't decide. Guess the Japanese game review companies are like the US based because they all say it's really close. Yeah, I don't know, man. Every single like regular person that's not a that's not a game review company that I've talked to has looked at this game and said, no, they kind of got Shibuya Crossing right and everything else is kind of like just very like jankily made. But also remember, IGN gave this game a 10 out of 10, so. Do I have any Japanese friends? Yeah. It's not too hard to make friends as long as you're willing to put the effort in to make them. So, do the game worth one money? Oh, is the game worth the price? Worth 1,000 yen? Yeah. Or sorry, 10,000 yen? Yeah, I would say it is. What's the biggest thing they could change to make it more accurate? If we're not even going to talk about changing the level, because that's obviously like something they can't really do. When it comes to like the level, I don't know, make the knights just feel more Japan. Like, just make them feel more. Add more, like, neon lights and stuff like that. Just kind of, like, don't make it feel like you just, like, crudely drew a bunch of, like, places into the map. Add some Japanese speakers in the game. Like, at least. The best they could do is, like, a Japanese radio that plays the same 4 songs over and over again. How long did it take you to get used to the food in Japan? Not long at all. The food here is really good, so... Forza 2 represents the Riviera nicely, but never one. It's never going to be one of one. Yeah, no. What's your daily life? Do you just stream 12 hours a day on Forza? No. I wake up in the morning. I do some work. I go live on my main account. I walk around Japan, and then I come back here and I play games. And at the end of the night, I hang out with my wife and then do some work after she goes to bed if I have any work that needs to be done. Episode 9 kind of answered that. I love how they're just people, though, not too overly heroic. Yeah. Have you been to Nara? Yeah, I've been to Nara a few times. It's free on Xbox Game Pass, by the way. Well, the game. Forza Horizon 6 is worth 16,800 for the premium edition. Oh, shit. No, not 1 million yen, no. How's it living there? It's great. Hard to understand or didn't come easy. Conversational Japanese, it took me like about 6 months to learn. After that, I mean, I haven't really put I need to put more effort into learning the language. So seems more Japan themed than actually accurate to the place. That makes sense. Yeah, it feels like somebody was just like, yeah, this is what my depiction of Japan is. But they had like maybe been to Japan once, but they stayed in Tokyo the entire time. So then they looked up pictures to make the rest of it. I wish there was a Japanese radio. I also dislike the announcers. There is one Japanese radio. Oh, I'm so screwed, dude. I was too busy, like, reading chat that I wasn't paying attention to the actual game. What time is it in Japan? It is 4:42 p.m. Do you experience dislike for being white in Japan? No. No, I've never had anybody be disrespectful or racist towards me or anything. So, did you end up getting your driver's license there? Not yet. I do need to get it still, and I need to get it in the next few months, actually. They could have added Lake Biwa, plus added more of the Kansai region. I think what they should have done is they should have just made Tokyo bit. There's too much off-roading. They needed to take away 99% of the off-road stuff. I think that's my biggest issue. Get rid of most of the off-road stuff. Make the cities a little bit bigger. Focus a little bit more on the drifting and the toge and the track racing and stuff like that. Put more JDM. Why the fuck are there so many European cars in this game? You think Legend Island do you think Legend Island is Okinawa or some island? I think it's just a random island. I don't think it's actually a real place. I think it's possible to beat Forza 6 without hitting a single tree. No. Well, someone said something about the off-road. There's so many off-road. There's too much off-road. As soon as I saw how much off-road there was in this game, I was just like, okay, cool. So, obviously, like, a group of the devs are just really dick hard about off-roading stuff. And then they're just like, oh, yeah, more off-roading. Oh, more off-roading. And it's just like, bro, okay, calm the fuck down. Is the map accurate? No. Can you drive Mercedes E-Class? I don't know. I'd have to check. Is Japan real? Yes. Are the gyms advanced and cool? I don't know. I haven't been to one of the gyms here. I didn't realize that I could go to a gym here. I thought that I was basically stuck. Like, I thought because I had tattoos, I wasn't allowed to go to a gym here. So, but apparently that's not true. So, they need to be way more JDM cars. Missing so many classic. I agree. The lack of K cars too is kind of pissing me off. The fact that they didn't even put a cappuccino in this game, or the S660. They wanted off-road to do the Horizon Kaido Trailblazer, I swear. Yeah. Add some off-road. You didn't need that much off-road. There's just too much off-road. Jared, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. They need more JDM Drift Night race stuff. I completely agree. How do I like live in Japan? I love it. How big is Shohei Ohtani over here? He's huge. He's on like basically like 50% of the advertisements all over Japan. So forgot about that. What's the deal with tattoos in Japan? They're fine. I mean, there's not any issues. As long as you there are some like onsens and stuff like that you can't go to with tattoos, and like some bathhouses, some water parks, even some clubs. But you should be fine otherwise. Dodgers think sports to follow. Is Osaka a big place to visit? Yeah. Osaka, I think, is like the third biggest tourist location in Japan. So they have a Mitsubishi K truck for the time attack, but they didn't add the standard stock K truck. Right. I think it's because they had the Honda Acti, and they were just like, that's all. We don't need any more K trucks. Do I speak Japanese? I speak some. I'm just not fluent. It's related to gangs. No, that is the misconception that some American. Well, it is, but it isn't. They don't think you, as a foreigner, and your Kirby tattoo are in a gang. The reason why they do not allow tattoos in a lot of onsens and bathhouses is because back in the day, before tourism was big, the only people that would really come to bathhouses with tattoos were Yakuza. And they can't just say no Yakuza, because you're basically just getting yourself targeted by saying no Yakuza, because you're just like, oh, hey, no gang members. And that's going to make the gangs go, I'm fucking sorry. What did you say? So they said no tattoos. And they were like, we're not targeting you. We just don't want tattoos in here. It's a respect. It's a culture thing. So then they didn't allow tattoos. Well, then tourism became really big, and foreigners came in with a lot of their tattoos and everything like that. But they can't change it to no Yakuza, because you still have the same issue. You can't change it to no Yakuza. So they keep it with no tattoos, and they just say, sorry, foreigners can't come in either because of the tattoos. Sorry, that's just how it is. So, I mean, like, there are a lot of bathhouses nowadays that will allow tattoos, but that is why. They don't think that you as a foreigner are part of the Yakuza. They're just still trying to protect themselves from the Yakuza. What's the coolest thing about Japan to you? There's a lot of like fun and unique places to go. A lot of like really unique cultures and everything here. So, have I been to the castle? Yeah. Where do I live? I live in Osaka. How good is the food? It's really good here. Is it cheaper to live in Japan than the US? Yeah, it's about a third the cost. Yakuza is mafia, by the way. Yes, Yakuza is the Japanese mafia. Are you only there for the Japanese hus? No, I'm married. Nor not the Horizon Festival. It's always the Horizon Festival. How am I in 5th place getting to this place? Hold on. Are Yakuza still very prevalent in Japan? Yeah. You don't ever really see them. Like, I've never seen a Yakuza in my entire time living here. But Sibo, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. How's my Japanese? It's okay. Best car in Forza Horizon 6. The Honda Beat. Zaki, thanks so much for the follow. No! I'm not glitched. I am not glitched. How's Horizon got the map? Like, does it look similar? Not really, no. Are any of the roads accurate? A couple of them. So, like, the ones around Shibuya Crossing are pretty close. The highways around Tokyo are pretty close. So, are scalpers in Japan too? Not really, no. Oh. Cool. Hold on. I knew that was going to happen. That's okay. What are the cars like there? They're cool. I mean, there's a lot of K cars. How long have I lived in Osaka? I've been here for 9 months. How long do I usually go live for? Monday through Wednesday, I will go live for about like 8 hours. Saturday and Sunday, I will usually go live for about like 5 hours. And Thursday and Friday is tentative. I may or may not go live. But yeah, there's some scalpers in Japan. Not a lot. There's some though. Yakuza might be underground, but I think they drive cars with specific plates tying to Yakuza. Sometimes, yeah. They're not really underground. I mean, they wander around. They're very public figures. They participate in events and everything like that very openly. Meister, thanks so much for the follow. 日本語が少しわかります。日本語上手じゃない。Colt, thanks so much for the follow. I wish there was illuminated plates in Australia. Yeah, I wish there was illuminated plates in more places. They are really cool. Is Osho Iwati for me? I don't know. Yes, it is very, very, very far away from me. Oshu is north of Sendai, which is north of Tokyo. I am south of Tokyo. What's the best island I've been to in Japan? Kyushu, probably. I think Kyushu's really cool. That's where Shohei Ohtani is from. That's why I asked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's very far. From very far up north. Wish we could customize the illuminated plates of Forza Horizon 6. I think you can add them on some of the cars. I don't really know how the plates are. Like, I don't know how you get the illuminated plate. I just have some cars that have them. Is it only the Forza Horizon cars that have them? Is it cheaper to live here? Yeah, it's about a third the cost of living in the States. Is the game accurate to the real thing? No. Dodgers aren't even fair. What do you mean? Because they're too good? They function on every car, I think. Oh. MLB needs a money cap. Oh, well, hold on, my game glitched. Yep, there we go. The payroll's through the roof. Isn't the MLB pay scale based off of like how you do rank wise, like how you do like in the league? Dodgers going for a 3-peat. Yeah. What's my favorite car IRL? Like obtainable or unobtainable? Shohei has $1 billion contract. I'm not surprised. You found me. Thanks so much for the rose. I appreciate you. Obtainable, FDRX7. Unobtainable, Koenigsegg Gamera, I think is what it's called. Yeah. Better beat my cat's ass. Forza took 4 to 5 years to be able to give proper names to the regions, but named them after athletes. $100% gonna have to shut down next year? What do you mean? Over salary cap? Well, I mean, they can't put a cap on contracts that are already accurate or already active, though. So it'll be years if they put a salary cap. It'll be years before that cap actually goes into effect for the Dodgers. So when I was in Japan, I saw the people in the marketplace were listing for USD. What specifically? Oh, cars like Skyline, etc. I'm not surprised. It's probably because a lot of foreigners are the ones that are trying to buy on Facebook Marketplace. I don't think a lot of locals use Facebook Marketplace that much. Oh, they can't spend more to get even more superstars? Yeah, but if they do it before the market cap happens, then they're fine. BB has been saying it. Oh, okay. What do you guys use over here? Yen? Ooh, car. Ooh, Ford Focus. I'll take it. It's definitely better where the hell I'm driving. Oh, for market. Oh, I don't really list anything on Marketplace here, so.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
I don't understand why people don't just go off-road. Why do they follow the roads? Are there any moments you've had doing skills when NPC cars had just come into your way and ended your chain? Yes, multiple times actually. Oh, I'm gonna flip for sure. Yep.
In 400 yards, turn right.
What is this? What? The Eliminator? What's the goal of this game mode? It's like a battle royale. It's battle royale. You gotta basically be the last person to survive. So you upgrade your cars. You can find upgrades as you go around. Jabber, thanks so much for the follow. You can find upgrades as you go around, and every time you beat somebody, you can upgrade your car again. So like I can upgrade to a Lancer now. Upgrade to the next class of car. And then you just got to be the last one to the final area. You basically just got to find people and then start races by hitting your horn. So, what time is it in Japan? It is 4:58 p.m. I had 200,000 skill train from drifting through Takashira to Shimonomiya. Oh shit! I wasn't paying attention. And of course he's in a rally car too, so I'm definitely... Oh, look at him, like, rocket ship. Oh, he's a freaking rocket ship, bro. Absolutely not. I'm not winning that. I was too busy reading chat. I messed up so bad, dude. Yeah, I was too busy reading chat. I did not even pay attention to the guy. Jabber, thanks for sure to follow. What time is it? Yeah, it is 4:58 p.m. Ugh. I'll do one more eliminator. Bro, I leveled up once. That's literally it, bro. Holy crap. Leveling up on this on freaking online modes, it takes so long. I hate it, dude. What's the Hot Wheels you're driving? It's a AutoZam AZ1. Do I own a waifu pillow? No. AutoZam was so cracked in Forza Horizon 5, I made one go in 289. Heck yeah. What's it like living in Japan with a bunch of tattoos? Fine, I don't have any issues. Is my music still playing? I think I turned it off for like up for something. Yeah. When are you planning on going live? Right now. Have I been to the Drunken Clam? I have not. I was going to go with my friends, but we didn't go. the map look anything like real life? Not really, no. Kansai or Itami? Kansai. Feelings on Koko Ichibanya? We had it last night. I love Koko Ichibanya. I have a limo that does a wheelie every time I drive. Heck yeah. Oh, I'm fucked. Yep. I'm always the only one that can't find a car. I'm always the only one that can't find a car. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, every single time I've done this, I have the lowest ranked car in the entire lobby. You think they'll do anything about the gambling loophole? They're trying to. Visited once back in 2011 when my brother was stationed in Okinawa. Heck yeah. Yeah, my car's not even fast enough to be able to go up this hill. And he's already over the hill. I'm so screwed. And I'm upside down. Travis, expectation to follow. What gambling loophole? Basically, they have a gambling loophole that makes it to where, as long as you are not gambling for actual money, gambling is legal. So what you do is you gamble for prizes, and then you exchange those prizes for money. Wish there were so many people rotting in the auction house for Forza editions. Yeah. You win balls and cash and cash it in for silver, and then cash out for silver. Yeah. Will I ever play Pachinko? Maybe one day for the fun of it, but yeah, that was absolute bullshit, dude. Sold my MX-5 Forza Edition. I got sold in 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I thought about buying another one and then just selling it for, like, maximum price. But I can't find them on the side of the road anymore. I've looked everywhere for them. Oh, what car is that? How much money do I even have? 585? Well, alright. Cool. Guess I'm not going up there. Is the Eliminator pretty easy on in 6? I haven't played it since 4. No. The Eliminator is actually really annoying in 6. I think they made car spawns a lot less common. It only spawns on the drag strip? Yeah, it does. No, it spawns on the drag strip and then also can spawn over by the stadium. I think I already have this car. Are actions in Japan as cool as they look? Oh, auctions? I don't know. I've never been to one, so. These are quite easy to get the Forza editions. The Miata one specifically, yeah. The rest of them, you basically have to get lucky. What time is it? It is 5:04 p.m. Nathan, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Want to hear a fun fact about Volkswagen? Sure. I think I already have this car too. Yeah, I do. Okay. What's up, Isaac? Can it spawn on all of them, or can it just spawn on that one? Made the awesomest car in the whole wide world. Heck yeah. What the ID buzz? Stadium usually has stock cars, but the Legend Island is where the modded cars and some are scattered. Oh, okay. I'm just specifically looking for that Forza Edition Miata. I want to see how fast I can sell one for, but I don't want to sell mine. Finally done have enough PR stunts to get my gold wristband. Heck yeah. So it's for 621,000, but the GTR FE sells for 931. The GTR FE is a lot harder to get, though. I need to switch cars. This car's pissing me off. Oh. Mine sold in like 2 seconds. Yeah, I just want to see how quickly mine will sell. I'm just gonna put it for the maximum price. I feel like my wheel spins have been so unlucky recently. My wheel spins have been absolute garbage. Do you have a question? Do you really live in Japan? Yes, I do. And if it's true, is it cool that Forza's on? And if it's true, is it as cool as in Forza 6? It's cooler than Forza 6. Forza 6 is like doesn't do proper justice for the game's quality, in my opinion. I feel like does the glass auto drive still work as a method for money? I think so. Why is that thing so expensive, bro? We sell them a Ford F450 FE below or on top of every prize I get. I have not gotten the F450 yet. Stagia. I think I have a Stagia already. I do. What's up, Big J? Colossus works better for auto drive since it's fast-paced and less prone to AI losing control. Yeah. Am I good at drifting? I'm not terrible at it. How long have I lived there? 9 months because my wife got a job. I ain't gonna lie, I modded the mess out of my account in Forza Horizon 5. I want to play legit this game. Heck yeah. How are you such a high level? I just got to the orange wristband and I'm on level 70 and it's so low. Because I've been playing since I put like 80 hours into the game already, so absolutely wrecked my sleep schedule. Oh no. Goliath has anti-corners weakness fade. Yeah. Alright, I don't think I'm getting the Miata. Is that the only place that it can spawn, or can it spawn somewhere else? I can never find cars at the other places. The other drag strips, so. How do I drift? I'm like a negative 30 out of 10. It's not too hard. I'll show you. Hold on 1 second. Let me go find a good place to drift real quick. I'm not great. I'm only okay, so let me start up here. A best car, the AE86, the Forza Edition one. Don, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I'm meeting my dad for the first time in 9 years tomorrow. I'm so nervous. You'll be fine. Just wait to get a legend wristband. You have to do every challenge, yeah. Lane, thanks so much for the follow. Did you do everything in the game? Yeah. I've done everything in the game. The only thing I'm missing is the rivals races, some of the annoying link skills, pictures of the cars. I only got 400 of the cars so far. And then the food delivery is all I need to do. Big J, thanks so much for the heart. Me to go popular. Low-key, can I buy a Sony Vaio from me? Huh? Sony Vaio for me? What do you mean? Have been to any drift events in the mountains? Like in real life? No. What does the AE86 look like? It's this car right here. How cheap are tech in Japan? It's kind of cheap. It's not incredibly cheap. My first drip zone, I got like 3,000 points. The first star was like 30,000. It's not too hard. I'll show you. Hold on. Shoot a link skills with you. A lot of them are just stupid. It's like break a chest, do a barrel roll. I was thinking about making a track specifically for it. Thanks so much for the follow. You don't have a name, so I don't know what to call you. I'm assuming it's PCX. What's up, Kenny? Not much playing Forza. The food delivery sucks. Honestly, yeah. Once you get to that last one, it's just grinding annoyingly. Ordering pizza. What was my first tattoo? It's on my back. It's a really shitty one. How do you get the A86? Through the collection journal. How much is a 3060 in Japan? Probably the same price it is in the States. Oh, I was going to show drifting. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me just get my Formula Drift car. So just get a car, have a drift tune. That's baseline. Have a drift tune. Are specialty pizzas as expensive as they say in Japan? They're pretty expensive, yeah. To break a chest, I'd wait for the next season and get someone to break it at the same time. That's what I'm going to have to do. So yeah, you get your car, set up your drift tune. When it comes to actual settings for your drift, my recommendation, so turn anti-lock brakes off completely. Steering either simulation or standard. Turn off traction control, turn off stability control. I prefer shifting in manual just because it'll try to auto shift, which messes up your drift. So turn shifting to manual. Those are my recommendations for your stuff. So setup. That's the setup that I recommend. Oh wait, I'm good. No, I'm going the right way. Every time I try drifting, I do a 440-degree turn. Yeah, so set up like that. To break a manual is easier because you just leave it at third or fourth gear. Right. So yeah, with a drift tune, you'll likely just like have a car that just can't keep traction, which is your first one. And then start by just like trying to manji. And then just turn like you would like a normal car. Use your e-brake a lot when you first start learning. And then just make sure you brake on time. So like, oh, I need to be in fourth. So like, and then just try to hold it. Just counter steer the direction that like your car is going is the baseline. Just counter steer. And then once you get to like your U-turns, just slow down. And then throttle the gas. These you can like do e-brake, like e-drift brakes for e-drift's pretty easy for. But yeah, just like manjiing, going back and forth is probably your best bet on any other straightaways. E-brake drifts on like a fast car is pretty easy. I'd recommend like an S1 if you're trying to learn, just so you can learn how the actual drifting works. But yeah, like just kind of hold it, manji down straights, and then once you get to like your turns, you can e-drift to get farther on a turn. So like if you like need to reach this turn farther, you can just hit e-drift, like hold your e-brake. Yeah, I learned in drifting with my RX-7 and Sylvia. Heck yeah. Yeah, the drifting isn't too hard. E-brake is A on controller, yeah. Made a screenshot of the configuration. Hope I don't mind. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care. Oh, I'm in a drift zone. But yeah, just like hit your drifts like that, and then like these just like don't full throttle into your turns, and then like just kind of like blip the gas, like feather the gas in your hairpins. Honestly, you can just feather the gas the whole time, and it'll be pretty easy. So. I don't think this is going to be my last score. I've learned to tap the e-brakes, plus it helps getting used to it. Yeah. But yeah, just manjiing helps you get used to like being able to control the car when you turn it. And then you mess up like that. Manjiing is when you drift on a straightaway. That's what this is. This is called manjiing. Turn right to go left and then do what Doc Hudson say. Turkey Boy, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Would you shift down to second when you go up to tighter corners and hairpins? In some cases, yeah. I usually shift down one gear whenever I do hairpins. Would you ever consider moving to India if your wife gets a teaching gig here? Probably not. No. I think India is one of the main countries I wouldn't want to live in. But yeah, so manjiing, and then whenever you drift your corners, just make sure you feather your gas a little bit. And then if you have like a long corner, you can hold your e-brake to get a little bit farther into it. Jordan, thanks so much for the follow. I have to turn my Z03 to do long race tracks. I don't use my Z03. But yeah, manjiing, and then so whenever you get to a slow corner, hit your brakes a little bit, slow down, probably downshift for the corner, and then you can do like half throttle or just like blip the throttle. I don't know if my controller's in camera. I just need to be able to see. So yeah, blip your throttle. And then like these long corners, hold your e-drift to be able to get a little bit farther on your drift for your long corners. But yeah, and then just like so like right here, I'd hold e-drift to get longer. Manji this way, and then go into this corner, and then just throttle, like feather the throttle. Feather, 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 feather. Watch out for the freaking NPC car. And I did a bad job at watching out for the NPC car because I crashed instead. And then I'm going to go back up to 4th. Woo! NPC car. Yeah. So then... I think the drift zones are the best places to learn how to drift because it gives you the chance to just drive without any NPCs in your way. So... So here I'm just going to like E-drift really long. I'm going to go into that. Just hold it a little bit. Manji a little bit more. Hold your drifts as long as you can and go as fast as you can for a higher score too. That's the big thing. Woo, no. I'm always bad at that corner specifically. I'm not going to do my previous score. The camera is mirrored or using... no, I'm not. My camera is mirrored. This is a right trigger. Is it easy to play with friends in America? Yeah. Just waiting for my Forza Edition controller for extra pleasure. Heck yeah. I'm clearly uneducated. What am I uneducated about? Also, surprisingly, I would recommend Wuling Sunshine for drifting with the right tune. Heck yeah. I really like the FD cars. I think they're tuned really well. I got the Cyclone from a wheel spin. I don't know what tune I should do either, though. I don't know if I have the Cyclone. So, where do I live? I live in Osaka. Sorry, hon. I didn't have an opinion. I just said I wouldn't move to India. I mean, that's not an... I don't have an... I'd never stated my opinion about India. I just said I didn't want to move there. How long does it take you to learn Japanese? I plan on doing STEM research over there abroad. I learned conversational Japanese pretty quickly. It took me like about 6 months to learn conversational Japanese, so... and that's without like spending a whole lot of time studying each day. So, where do I live? I live in Osaka. When I go through speed zones, they don't activate. Does anyone know how to fix it? That's interesting. That doesn't activate. I'm not sure. Have you thought of doing a live controller input? I don't know how to do that. I've thought about it. Yeah. I thought that was a vape in your mouth. No. They sell pre-made sushi rice at the supermarket. Yeah. Image of the controller that shows the buttons you're pressing. Yeah, I would. I don't know. Maybe I can. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Customization tip for any Wuling. Put the Chinese flag on every window and paint it red. My brain wasn't functioning. It wasn't braining for a second. Going too fast? What? In the drift zone? No. How many credits is my car worth? I don't know. I didn't buy this car. I think I got it from Wheelspin. Let me see. What's it called? Do a live controller input. Hold on. Live controller input for OBS. Input overlay. Yeah, that's my car in the States. I don't actually have it here. Let me see. I might have to do this off stream. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it right now. I thought it would be easier. Give me 1 second. Is that 60,000 miles on a car thing real? Huh? What do you mean? Any tips on traveling alone for the first time? Just find the places that you want to go. I mean, and explore. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of bad places in Japan. So, I mean, I think you'd just have a good experience in general. Bless the first 5 people that messaged me. God did. Doubtful. What's the weather there? It's like 85 degrees. It's 86 right now, yeah. Or like 31 degrees Celsius. I just need an overlay to OBS, that's all. Yeah, I got to figure out how to get the overlay. That's what I'm looking at right now. Probably Formula Drift carts and Nissan 240SX to be around 50,000. Huh? I mean, it's the, yeah, Formula Drift S15, the Matt Field one. I heard it was a regulation for emissions where a car can't be over 10 years old or 60,000 on an odometer. I think that's a Singapore thing. I don't think that's a thing here. Funny level number you got there? Oh, 67. Am I actually in Japan? Yeah. How do you achieve the #1 driver in Japan? You just got to tell yourself that you're #1 driver in Japan, and then you are. That's basically the gist. Same here in the Philippines, Luzon, but Loki's backing up to 40. Yeah, it's really, really hot. Is diesel cheaper than gas in Japan? Yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this input overlay. Have I been to Atami? I don't think so. Gamepad viewer. How much is it to live in Japan? Is it more than the US? No, we spend about $1,200 a month on all of our expenses. Give me 1 second. I know I am not doing anything right now. I'm trying to get this gamepad viewer because somebody asked to be able to see it. So, what's the exchange rate? It's about 160 yen to every USD. Display name, streamer. Do I like sushi? Yeah, I like sushi. Create gamepad. Xbox controller. Xbox One. Yeah. Hold on. Create. How do I connect it now? What? Huh? Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. I hope you guys aren't bored. I'm sorry. What is something you like more about the U.S. than Japan? American barbecue. What's the biggest problem you encounter in Japan? Not really. Not really anything. I don't really encounter many bad problems here. The language barrier. Unpopular opinion about this game is trash. I don't agree. What's something? Hold on. Would you sell the Porsche 917 LH FE for cash, or is it too special of a car to compare it to? I just want to collect all the cars, so no. I don't think I have the 917. I don't know. I hope Japan changes their opinion on freedom to marry. They're trying to. Okay, well, I have it. Hold on. I don't know how to connect it is my issue. Give me 1 second. You have any Japanese friends that were hyped for this game? No. Where should I put it? Like right here? Just like down at the bottom? Is that good or is that a bad place? Do we like that position or no? What's the first move you made to move to Japan? Louis, thanks so much for the follow. My wife got a job teaching English is what we did. That's how we got it. She got her job, she got a visa, and then we moved. Hoping they will update the NPC traffic soon. Yeah. Tommy, thanks so much for the follow. Let me figure out how to get this thing active now. Do people say moshi moshi when answering the phone? Yes. My issue is I don't know how to activate the controller. Do I have to just like click buttons maybe? No. Did you hear about Bowie Knife 99 in the races? Yeah. How do I connect it? Settings? Login connections. No. What? Use DS4? I don't know what that is. Thoughts on the game so far? I like the game. I think it's good. How? They're like, hey, yeah, here's your gamepad, but they don't tell you how to connect the gamepad. What? They just go, here's a gamepad. Do I have to, like, start playing or something? Can you guys see it now? Can you see my inputs? I see the gamepad, but it's not registering any inputs. Are you actually using an Xbox controller or anything Sony or anything? I'm using a Xbox controller. It's showing the... Oh, there it goes. Now it's showing. Okay. We're good. All right. Is the position bad, or are we okay with the position? Oh, wait. Shoot. Okay. Have you thought about getting a steering wheel set up? Yeah, I just can't afford it. I'm in the past. 4 a.m. How will my day go? It'll go pretty good today. Go to sleep now? Alright. Night, Darian. Alright, let's see if this works. Let me know. If you guys can see it. If it's in a bad spot, let me know. And I'll move it. Just here for the ride? Heck yeah, Big J. What song is this? It's Rip Slime. I forgot what the song was called. Funfair, I think, by Rip Slime. Is the map somewhere accurate to real Japan? No. What's your favorite activity, IRL? I like live streaming. Are we getting input or no? What the hell? Oh, it's not giving input on TikTok is the issue. It'll show on it's showing on Twitch and stuff like that, but it won't show on TikTok. Is there anything super common you see in Japan but not in the US? Children on public transportation by themselves. Clean streets. I don't know. Have I been to a soapy yet? No. Is there any restaurants that mock USA there, such as like barbecue roadhouse places? Yeah, there's some. So I'm trying to make sure. So I can see it working on my other things. It's not working on TikTok though. Is the issue. How long have I been living in Japan? I've been here for 9 months. I live in a very small town and planning to move to Japan. What are the pros and cons from your experience? Pros, there's a lot of unique experiences, a lot of like fun places to go. As long as you're respectful, people here are very respectful. Respectful back to you. Cons, the language is kind of difficult to learn. Immersion is not going to help you learn either. Have I visited Hokkaido? I have not. Isn't there a whole show about children going to supermarkets? Yeah, there is. Your controller inputs are not showing. I know, and I don't know why. They're showing on my other platforms. It just isn't showing on TikTok, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's working on literally every other platform. It's just not working on TikTok. Reset stream? I don't want to have to reset stream because it's going to kick everybody out. I'm not sure what the issue is. Let me... Maybe now. No. I thought I'd pop in and say have a good one. I appreciate you, Chaos. Have you heard that Hokkaido is a chill place to visit? Yeah. I just haven't had the chance to yet. Would it be better to learn language from Duolingo or just move there and hearing? Moving there and hearing is not going to help you learn the language, I promise. Duolingo is absolute garbage. I think, honestly, I would say moving here and learning is probably better than Duolingo. Let me try a different gamepad thing then, I guess. Do I work in Japan? Yeah, I work in marketing and voice acting. Does anybody have a recommendation for a gamepad thing? I plan to visit Japan soon. What would you recommend visiting? If it's your first time, I would say Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, and then try to Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, and then try to take day trips to smaller cities would be my recommendation. I can't get that input thing to work, and I don't know why. Input for... Should I ask this cute guy I'm talking to out for coffee, but he lives on a different island? Tyler, thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, you should. I'll use a browser-based overlay tool and add it to link source in TikTok Live Studio. Connect controller. I think I might end up just having to... hold on. I think I'm going to have to end up doing it after stream one day. I'm just going to turn it off right now. Yeah. Dang. Well, I have the input on Twitch and YouTube if anybody wants to check it out, if anybody cares that much. But yeah, it's just not working on TikTok for some reason. Thoughts on Kyoto? I like Kyoto. It's just too busy. I think a 1 to 2 week trip would be enough. I always recommend a minimum of 10 days when you visit. A bare minimum of 10 days. I'd have to go there, though. I'm kind of lazy and swamped with work. Then why won't he come to you? I'm confused. 24-hour trip to Japan? Terrible idea. This is about to be terrible. I'm not going to be happy about this. Live in a small town. His island is pretty. Yeah, but that sounds like a you choice, though. Private jet to Japan for ramen, then back to my gold yacht in Florida. Heck yeah. Well, the flight's going to take more than... the round trip is going to take more than 24 hours, so... Oh, God. My lag is really bad right now, dude. My frame drop is crazy. Doing the walk of shame home. Gabby, at least, did you at least have a good time? Messed up hair, wearing a dress, carrying your heels in your hands. You just said you're doing the walk of shame. It deserves a Gabby. Unless you had a good time, then yeah. If you had a good time, it's like ooh. If you could fly, would you go to another country for dinner? I don't know. If I could fly that fast, maybe. I'm going to turn my light on. Give me 1 second. Was it the guy in your live the other day? Ooh. After buying the second house, I'm no longer spending money on them in this game. Putting those hours on streaming? Yeah, I'm trying my best. Both on demon time. Which one? Gabby! What is a better job at representing Japan in this game? This game or Like a Dragon? Like a Dragon. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I almost spun out. No chance. Okay, cool. I thought it was going to just glitch me into the wall. And it did. It did. It glitched me into the wall. Would you say these cars are all available in Japan? No, not all of them. Yeah, I'm getting like random frame drop. It's really pissing me off. Come on. Oh, this car's so good at spinning out. Wow, it's so good at spinning out. Jesus Christ, the frame drop is going crazy right now. Oh my God. No fucking chance. Why am I lagging so bad, dude? My lag is insane right now. What's up, Noah? That's supposed to be a car? Yeah. It's an it's an aerial atom. GeoGuessr doesn't frame drop, I'm just saying. I'm gonna play tomorrow for a little bit. I'm gonna play some games. I'm gonna play some Overwatch with my friend starting at like 6 p.m. tomorrow. So I'm gonna play for like 4 hours. I'm gonna play or like 3 hours. I'll play GeoGuessr tomorrow. Have you been to a car race in Japan? No, I have not. I've been to a car show, but I'm gonna make a buggy RC car from scratch. Do it. Nissan Pulsar. I don't know if I have a Nissan Pulsar. I do. Okay. Are street races illegal in Japan? Yes. Ugh. How many hours a day do I stream? It depends on the day. It is usually between 2 and 10. For the most part, on average, I stream probably 6 hours a day. I had so much ideas on how to make it until I got over it. Hey, you can still make it. You got time. About 2 hours later in the download, finally finished? Heck yeah. Shit. You're kidding. No way should that have flagged my lap time, because my wheel slightly touched the wall. Exactly. You're still young, Bonbon. My wheel slightly touched the wall, and they go, flag. Fuck off, dude. I'm like a baby, kind of, yeah. Bonbon the mustache, baby. I like to think the Bonbon's actual name is like Peter. You have those on those big jobs? It's It's actually more mundane than that? Oh, no. It's Dave? Dave? Dave Juarez is your name? I'm assuming you have a Spanish last name. Want to live in Osaka? This is where my wife got a job. Is the game lagging? Yeah, it is. I don't know why. You told me my last name. When? It's kind of Spanish, but rich. Oh, I think we did have this conversation before. I don't remember what it was, though. Bilones. David Bilones. David Bilones. Dave. Please tell me, is that what people call you, or do you like go by a nickname? I go by Mom because what the fuck is Dave? But like you're like, besides your online friends, do your regular friends call you Bonbon? I'd imagine not, right? I'm gonna make a buggy RC car from scratch? Heck yeah. Nickname. Oh, your nickname is actually Bonbon. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Why do you like bonbons? Are you like obsessed with bonbons? I like to think that you got the nickname Bonbon because your mom, whenever you were super young, was just like, I gave him the nickname Bonbon because he's a fat baby. He looked like a bonbon. A national hero? Interesting. We share the same birthday and everyone's like, yep, Bonbon it is. That's so funny. My nickname when I was a child was Buddha because I was a fat ass baby. I was a huge baby. I was ginormous. And everybody's just like, yeah, Buddha. He looks like a little Buddha baby. And I'm just like, damn, fuck you guys, bro. Have I been here IRL to Japan? Yes. No, 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 no. This track? No. Damn, Buddha. I didn't actually know the American, the British bonbons until college. That's so funny. My lag is making me angry. I want to know why this game is lagging so bad. I was having no issues until I put this controller input in, and then it started freaking out. Let me try. I want to try to turn the controller input off and see if it fixes it. What's funny is my family, we have this kind of insult nicknames, and guess what mine is? Oh no, what is it? I want to think that your nickname is just like Gay Boy or something like that. Like your parents like actually call you Gay Boy. Oh, I forgot. I wasn't paying attention to what was going on. Do I go to car meets? Not really. How long have I been live? Today, 3 hours and 30 minutes. My whole family actually did. That's so funny, though. But what's your nickname? I think turning that tracker thing off helped. Maybe not much. Sam, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. No, fucking shit, bro. Every goddamn time I get that lag and I can't control it, it smashes into the wall. Went to Osaka last month? Heck yeah. How'd you like it? Alright, please tell me I can do this turn without hitting that freaking wall this time. There we go. Alright, we're good. Your friends in Osaka? Heck yeah. Rated it, went to Gamba versus Sotozo Derby? Heck yeah. Do I live in Osaka, Japan? I do. He lives in the U.S. He just ships his bottles from Japan. Yeah. While I go here, my wife got a job to teach English. I wasn't paying attention. Do I prefer Lawson's or Family Mart? I prefer Family Mart. Heck yeah, the orange cone is staying. Why wouldn't it? I think that's the one I just did. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I chose the wrong car. Why not in Europe? Because I don't live in Europe. Because it's 30 degrees from the sun on a Wednesday morning. Okay. Is Osaka actually fun? Yeah, I love Osaka. Chose the wrong car. When you travel home, do you take the train to Haneda or fly directly to the States from Osaka? Well, I don't travel home, so. But if I did, I would fly directly from Kansai in Osaka. Back again. Did you visit the Osaka Continental yet? Nah. Come down, cowboy. It's shaking everything. What do you mean? Earthquake. Ugh, goodness. Do I prefer Cerezo or Gamba? I don't know where either of those places are, so. Why am I having so many issues, bro? I've never had this many lag issues until, like, today. There are two big J-League football clubs. Oh, I don't watch football. Did I tell you the guy who goes live to do the deed? Worst thing he says after. Huh? What kind of engineering? Hold on. What kind of engineering am I doing? I work in electrical engineering is what I do. Or, well, I did before I moved here, so. Bro, if I keep having to deal with this lag, I'm having to just end. I'm so freaking tired of this crap. I don't think he cleans up like he just stays there looking at the camera. Oh. I don't know. That's just... what? Where are you watching that? Do any more deliveries today? I wasn't planning on it. I don't know. I don't know what my plan is. Part of me is like half tempted to just like end live and then get some work done. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. What's worse is I got him on my For You page because I keep doing it, going in to report it, but nothing ever happens. Oh. How'd you get citizenship? I'm not a citizen. Yeah, I might just get off and get some work done. I'll probably be streaming late tomorrow, so yeah. A temporary stay or something. I want to move there so bad. No, I have a visa. I mean, you don't get citizenship until you live here for 10 years, so. Yeah. Part of me just wants to take a break from this game, so. I'm so tired. Yeah. Let me raid out on Twitch real quick. Yeah. All right. So I thought you were gonna fall backwards. Nah, I got a pretty far leaning chair, so. All right. Yeah. Let me end here. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Bacon, thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some work done. I feel like I just need to like relax and get some work done today. W Stream, thanks, Lucy. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow though. I'm gonna be playing. I'm not gonna be playing Forza tomorrow though. Just a heads up for everybody. I'm gonna be playing some GeoGuessr for a little while, and then I'm gonna play Overwatch with my friend later in the night. So, thanks, Bob Bon. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Peace.